Today's game brought to you by Coca-Cola. Enjoy the game refreshed with a nice cold bottle of America's leading soft drink. Coca-Cola, it's the real thing. And by Applejack Chewing Tobacco. Applejack, it's the brew you chew. And by Miller Brewing Company. Miller Beer, it's the best. And by Decatur Federal Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. And remember, Trust Company Bank. The P in Atlanta is Trust Company.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cavalier Baseball, where today we have the state Class D championship against Mount Versailles against Buford. And now for the pregame introductions, Ernie Jones.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Buford Field, the first of two games today of the 1978 Class D state championship, which pits the Buford Wolves against our Mount Versailles Cavaliers. Now here are the team members starting lineups. First for the visiting Buford Wolves, head coach for the Wolves, Andy Hancock. Please go out to third base line, please. Assistant coach, Phil Perkins. And here are the starting lineup. Leading off, playing center field, number 14, Tim Jones. Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Johnny Cantrell. Batting third, the first baseman, number 4, Mark Edwards. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 17, Dino Kilgore. Batting fifth, pitching, number 9, John Bennett. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 8, Michael Shaw. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 1, Jimmy Maddox. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 18, Joe Thompson. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 7, Tommy Rowley. Playing left field today, number 10, Ricky McDaniel. And here are the remaining players for the Buford Wolves. Outfielder Tim Brown. Pitcher Nathan Bullock. Pitcher Anthony Wansley. Infielder Bob Harris. Infielder Ken Little. Catcher Tommy Butler. First baseman and pitcher Jimmy Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our Mount Versailles Cavaliers, first baseman and pitcher Jimmy Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our Mount Versailles Cavaliers. First of all, the head coach of the Mount Versailles Cavaliers, Chester Pierce.
Coach Pierce.
Assistant coach Joe McDaniel.
Coach Mack.
And here are the starting lineups. Leading off, playing third base, number 10, David Mahoney. Batting second, the shortstop, number 6, David Gaddy. Batting third, the center fielder, number 18, Craig Hughes. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 2, Tim Joyner. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 5, Steve Horn. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 14, Johnny Oates. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 7, Pete Sherrill. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 13, Steve Long.
The Steve!
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 11, Gary McCauley. Here are the remaining players for the Cavaliers. Infielder and pitcher, Roy Miller. Outfielder, Chan Green. Infielder, Ted Randall. Pitcher and infielder, Chuck Morris. Pitcher, Todd Kite. First baseman, Tim Thomas. Outfielder, Matt Schlosser. Pitcher, David Bushman. Catcher, David Handy. And pitcher, who will be pitching today's second game, Billy Turtle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of America the Beautiful and Turtle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of America the Beautiful and our national anthem.
Our national anthem is sung by... Our national anthem is sung by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. And there's rockets going off all over Luther Williams. Things are exciting. We're getting ready to get underway for the state Class B championship, which pits Buford, the defending champion, against our Mountain Sales Cavaliers. And now as the umpire and coaches meet at home plate, I'm going to turn it over to Ernie Jones.
Well, they're meeting down there. It's going to be a good day for baseball. It's kind of humid out there, but these players are used to it. And we're going to be starting about right on time here. The Buford Wolves against our Mount DeSales Cavaliers. It's going to be John Bennett going for the Wolves against Steve Horn at the Cavaliers. We had a little rocket failure out there. I'm not too sure what happened, Pete.
Well, one of them went off, Ernie.
Did you see it?
Yeah, Skip very alert. It's not a rocket.
Where'd it go?
Don't ask me. It went straight up. I didn't see it after that. I lost it in the sky. But one did go off, Ernie.
Okay.
No malfunction about that scoreboard.
Okay.
Kind of like Turner must be out there. Kind of like Braves opening night when the spaceship didn't show up.
Well.
But anyway, the Cavaliers are here and the Wolves are here, and we're going to get things underway here in 2 or 3 minutes. So fans just hang tight. We'll be back right after this commercial message. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Van Sanders back.
Ladies and gentlemen, throwing out today's first ball will be Mount DeSales' own Sister Mary Elizabeth.
Sister Mary Elizabeth getting ready to throw out the first ball to Tim Joyner. Pitcher cranks back, fake, throw. Oh, strike. Good throw. So, things underway, and that ball should be good luck. Let's go, TJ! That's funny for that. All right. Let's go, TJ! That's funny for that. All right, things just about set to go underway. Sister Elizabeth throwing out the first ball. A couple of good strikes. Steve Horn taking a lap of his warm-up pitches. Well, Skip, how do things look for today's first game?
Real good, Pete, real good. I think these Cavaliers ready to play ball. They smell the state championship. They want it bad. Along with Coach Pierce and Coach Matt, they've worked real hard for it this year, and I think they'll come out the winners. They deserve it.
Let's hope so. Tim Jordan to throw down to peg around, meeting on the mound. We're about ready to go underway as Tim Jones, the center fielder, going to lead it off for the Buford Wolves in the first game of this doubleheader.
Center fielder Tim Jones. Ernie Jones back with you. Tim Jones leads it off. Got all these Buford players have impressive credentials, and the first pitch of this game is over but high. 1 ball, no strike. Steve Horn, 8-0. He had a fine season, including a no-hitter. 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0. It's over. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, missed. 1 ball, 2 strike. That fastball is really working for Horn.
Fastball's coming down the pipe, just like one of the rockets that was shot out before the game.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. He went around. He can't believe it. Yes, sir.
Good boy. Nice way to start the game with a strikeout.
1 away, and here's right fielder Johnny Cantrell.
Here we go, Steve.
Right fielder Johnny Cantrell.
You can see the excitement bubbling. Tim Jordan, when that ball was called strike 3, jumping out of that box, throwing it down to Dave Mahoney.
Victor Cantrell is way outside. Umpire Billy Williams behind the plate. At first base, Ed Vargo. Nobody at second base. And at third base, be our friend down there, Dutch Renner. The pitch is swung on.
Yeah, boy.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Another fastball, Ernie.
Yes, sir. They've been coming right at you with these fastballs. Steve Horn, this is bread and butter pitch. You have to depend on it. The 1-1 is. Did he go? It looked like he went around, but the umpire says no. 2 balls, 1 strike. Steve Horn winds. The 2-1. Swung on a high fly ball. Shortstop Gaddy calls for it. Got it for out number 2.
2 quick outs for Steve Horn. Here's Mark Edwards, first baseman.
First baseman Mark Edwards. Edwards sitting in with 2 outs and nobody on. Top half of the first inning, no score.
Ernie Edwards is batting a cool .264.
Yes, sir. Pitch to him is over. Good off-speed pitch. Had Edwards wondering what that was.
You know, this is state championship game, but Steve Horn's not choked up a bit.
The pitcher's hit down to McCauley. Horn's going to come over and cover the bag. He got him. Good play down there. The ball was bounced to McCauley. He did not have time to run over and cover the bag, so Horn came over and made a play. So it's 3 up and 3 down. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. Wolves nothing, and the Cavaliers just now coming in the bat.
All right. Pete Van Sant.
Wolves nothing, and the Cavaliers just now coming in the bat.
All right. Pete Van Sant is back with you. Bottom of the first inning. 0-0. Buford failed to score their half of the first, and now Mountain Sales batting in the bottom of the first. Dave Mahoney going to lead it off.
David Mahoney, he's made himself what he's been. He's a great athlete. He works hard, and they've been practicing hard for 2 weeks now. They've had a 2-week layoff, and so he's stepping in against John Bennett. Leadoff batter for the Mountain Sales Cavaliers is number 10, David Mahoney.
Well, Ernie, you know, Buford's been down in the Bahamas for a couple of weeks, so, you know,
maybe all dark tan.
Maybe they've had a little bit too much of wine and women.
Right, the first pitch, Mahoney is
base hit
into left field base hit. First pitch from Bennett has Mahoney on at first base with a hit. He just went with the pitch and just lined it between short and third base.
Bennett may still have a little bit of that ship liquor in his stomach.
Number 6 shortstop, David Gaddy.
David Gaddy up now with Mahoney at first, nobody down.
Skip Stefano down there getting some coke. We hope he comes back.
So a leadoff single puts Mahoney at first, and here's David Gaddy.
Gaddy stepping in.
Bennett looked like he put that one right where Mahoney wanted it. He jumped on it for a base hit.
A pitch. Go back to first. He's back. Whoa. But Mahoney kind of faked
a steal down there, but he was back.
Mahoney faked the steal, but he was always watching.
One ball, no strike.
Mahoney will steal a couple. Oh, fire back this way. Oh, almost hit Skip coming up the steps of the coach.
Okay, sitting there over there for George Jobin and Bill Eichenberger. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No net again today. They let us do everything, shoot off rockets, play music, but no net, they said.
That's right. Anything but the net. We don't want to do anything that'll interfere with baseball around here. Okay, looks in, gets the sign. The 1-1 is just missed. Oh, Skip Stefano coming up with us because they lost.
Only 1 5.
How much were they?
Yeah, we got the change right here.
2 balls, 1 strike. Bennett looks in for the stretch. Delivers. Inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Thank you, Skip.
Anytime, man.
Okay. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swash Mahoney. We don't know about the schedule behind the plate. He have to test him out. The 3-1. Bunted. Foul. Yep, just got around on it a little bit. Count even at 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is kind of
Go, David!
hit in. Let's be full in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, Bennett back on the mound. Stretches and delivers. The 3-2 is tapped for the third baseman. He goes to second for 1. First, no. Gets away, but not far enough for Gaddy to advance. So it'll be a fielder's choice. 5-4, and puts Gaddy at first base.
Good play about a shortstop. He took a bounce off between the grass and the dirt. He had a little trouble. Came up with it and got Mahoney. Gaddy runs well. Couldn't get him, but he took a good play of getting that ball up and getting Mahoney out.
All right, Craig Pugh up there with 1 away. Mahoney takes his lead over Gaddy from first. The pitch. Oh, that was close. Bennett's not exactly agreeing with the umpire behind the plate.
When the fans yelling, he's a big man. That's right. Craig Pugh is a really big man. He can hit one out.
1-0 is swung on miss. Stolen base, Gaddy. Yes. Stolen base, David Gaddy. Gaddy down to second base.
Kilgore, the catcher, looked like he did. He didn't come out of the box real well. Pitch was a little inside, and Craig Pugh took a swing at it, but Kilgore didn't come out of the box real well, and Gaddy got a stolen base.
The pitch to Pugh is high pop. First baseman circling under it, having a little trouble, but he's got it. So out number 2.
Gaddy holds at second. Pugh's out, and here's Joyner.
Tim Joyner.
Let's go, TJ!
Long story. He's a leading home run hitter.
Leading RBI man, too.
Catcher number 2, Tim Joyner.
Go, TJ! Joyner batting .334, 4 homers, 30 RBIs.
The pitch. Swung on bounds. Base hit. All right, Gaddy's going to round third. He's going to score. Yes, it's the left fielder has a little trouble with the ball. And he throws it away. It's going to go all the way into right field. And Joyner's down to second with a hit and error.
Well, I tell you, it just goes to show who is ready and who's not. Steve Horn came on, Tyler first, got Buford, 1, 2, 3. Bennett comes on. Just like the making paper said, Bennett has not been really strong this year. He gives up 2 hits, a run, and the left fielder trying to make a play, throws it away. Left fielder, Joyner was a little bit off the bag, rounding first. Left fielder tried to cut him down and threw it down in right field, so Joyner's now at second, and here's Horn.
The pitch to Horn is bounce to the shortstop, high bouncer, takes it, throws. Little low throw, but nice dig down there by the first baseman. So 6-3 on the putout, but the Cavaliers take a 1-0 lead on 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error committed. There was 1 left. So after 1, our score, Cavaliers 1, Wolves 0. Well, left. So after 1, our score, Cavaliers 1, Wolves 0. Well, bringing you the second inning. Here's my man, Pete Van Sanders.
Thank you, Ernie. Horn's first pitch to Kilgore is caught to left field, but Oos has got a beat on it, and he catches it for the 1 out. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Got my keys.
Steve Horn threw a fastball to Kilgore. He flies high. Donnie Utes catches it for 1 out. 0-1 gone, and here's
Pitcher, John Bennett.
Here's John Bennett, the pitcher. Gave up a run in the bottom of the first to the Cavaliers. Mount Says leads 1-0. Horn's first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1.
How's the sound out there?
1-0 to Kilgore. Swung on, missed. Gets away from Joyner. No harm there. Nobody on. 1-1 evens the count. Joyner going to go out. Have a little talk with Steve. All right, we're set and ready to go. 1-1 pitch by Horn to Bennett. Is a strike. Horn comes with that fastball again, Skip.
Oh yes, that fastball's really working for Horn today. He's really smoking it by him.
1-2 pitch by Horn. Swung on and missed. He struck him out.
Looks like Horn's gonna have a real good game here today, Pete.
That's 5 in a row for him.
Here's my
Number 8, second baseman Michael Shaw.
Here's second baseman Michael Shaw with 2 down, nobody on. Horn's retired 5 in a row now.
I know using that tar rag.
Michael Shaw using that tar rag. Got everything on it from tobacco juice to spit.
That's gonna be souvenir time down there.
No, Russell Joyner's gonna run it down. He needs to run a little while.
Horn threw first pitch to Shaw's foul ball, fastball, and Shaw fouls it off.
Smart.
0-1 to Shaw. Swung on, base hit. Left field. Oots is up with it. Shaw rounds first, but he's not going anywhere.
First hit of the game for Buford. Shortstop Jimmy Maddox.
There's shortstop Jimmy Maddox, 2 down, runner on. Runner first, 1 down for Maddox. Horns winding, pitch, high. 1-0 to count on Maddox. Alright, Shaw's got good speed. Horns watching him. 1-0 to Maddox. Swung on and missed. Even did it 1-1.
Seems like Horn gets better with men on. He comes right back at you. He really don't let the guy at the base tag worry him too much.
Yeah, that's Steve Horn. He loves the tight situations. He just really puts it all forth. In a
Go over. He's back.
Shut up,
1-1 to count on Maddox.
He ain't going nowhere.
Pitch. Shaw's going. The throw. The throw. Gets into center field, but Craig Pugh's right there to run it down.
Stolen base, Michael Shaw.
So Shaw still second. Joyner made looked like Gaddy and Sherrill both converged on the bag, and I think kind of confused Tim, and he didn't know who was going to take the throw, and he threw it out in the center field, but Craig Pugh was there to back it up, so Shaw only gets second. 2-1 pitch to Maddox. Swung on and missed. Well, he swung through that one like hot mozzarella.
Sure did. Have a good umpiring crew out there.
The 2-2 pitch to Maddox. Struck him out.
Get out, boy! Woo! Let's go, Steve!
So that's all for Buford in the top of the second. Buford fans getting a little excited down there, but I tell you, they better have a party over that hit by Shaw's, because Horn is not going to give up very many more.
Well, no runs on 1 hit. No ever committed 1 down.
So after an inning and a half, the score, Mountain of Sales 1, Buford 0. Pete Van Sanders back with you now. Bottom of the second inning, Mountain Sales leads 1-0. The score, Mountain of Sales 1, Buford 0. Pete Van Sanders back with you now. Bottom of the second inning, Mountain Sales leads 1-0. Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 14 left fielder Donnie Utes.
Remember all you Skip Stefano fans, he'll be allowed to do the 3rd inning for you.
First pitch to Utes. Bouncer to short. Tough bouncer, got to hurry. Ball, first baseman drops it. So Utes is safe.
Mr. Jobin. Mr. Jobin. Get him, Phil.
Gonna give the second baseman an error on that. It was bounced to second, not short.
We give them here an error, a low thrust. Okay.
How'd they rule that, Ernie?
Second baseman Pete Sherrill.
How'd they rule that, Ernie?
That's an error on the first baseman.
Error on the first baseman. First pitch to Sherrill is swung on him.
Let's go, Pete!
So first baseman Buford gets an error, which puts Utes at first. Nobody out. Here's Sherrill, the 0-1 count.
I got ice all over the scorebook.
0-1 pitch by Bennett. Sherrill squares the bunt, takes it inside, 1-1.
Back him out at that time.
Oh, yes, Ernie. Back to mine at that time. Pete stands there and gets signal from third base coach Chester Pierce. Fine coach. Best in the state.
Got the 2.
1-1 to Cheryl. High. Cheryl scored the bunt the last 2 times. I think Coach Pierce may be trying to move. Oots has got good speed down to second where a base hit could score.
Oots got average speed.
The count
good speed.
2-1 to Cheryl. Cheryl squares, bunts it, foul.
See what Coach Pierce is going to do. Would he keep the bunt sign on with 2 strikes? I don't think so. He might though. I don't know. Coach Pierce will surprise you.
I'm betting swing away here. Cheryl gets his sign, steps back into the box. Bennett gets his sign from Kilgore. The 2-2 pitch to Cheryl. Swung on. Oh! Bounced fair inside the bag. Third baseman had it in his glove and dropped it. Let's check the official score and see what they rule it.
Base hit.
A base hit. It was bounced. Cheryl swung away on a 2-2 count, bounced it inside the bag. Third baseman gloved it, and then when he went to throw, he lost it.
Right fielder Steve Long.
So Steve! Cheryl gets the base hit of the infield variety.
That's right.
Which puts Oots at second, Cheryl at first with nobody down, and here's Steve Long, the right fielder.
Long to hit the ball good in batting practice.
Bennett's first pitch to Long. Long squares the bunt. A double play on the bunt. Long bunted it out in front of the plate. He couldn't find the ball. Kilgore, the catcher, jumping out of the box. Threw it to third, cut Oots down, then the third baseman threw it across. And doubled off Steve Long coming down the line. So here's Gary McCauley. Here's Gary McCauley, the first baseman. 2 down and Cheryl at second. That was a good play by Kilgore, the catcher. You got to admit, Ernie.
That sure was. Excellent play.
First pitch to McCauley is a line drive. Foul.
Oh, you're talking about a game of inches. That was close. Missed about 2 or 3 feet down there. Oh, it was under the railing.
Bring it over a foot, and it's 2-zip. Cheryl with good speed at second.
That double play, it was evidently Steve Long thought the ball went foul. But you can't assume anything. He should have ran it out, but it was running right out in front of the plate. Catcher, Dino Kilgore was on his toes, threw down to third, got the fourth, and threw the first to get the out on the
0-1 pitch to McCauley in the dirt. 1-1 to count.
Down at second base, Pete Carroll. Had a single of the infield variety.
Oh, 1-1 pitch to McCauley, swung on and missed. So McCauley has the odd count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to McCauley. High. Evens it at 2-2. Oh, the catcher throwing it back to Bennett, throws it out to second. Second baseman Shaw over to get it, or else Cheryl's easily at third.
Well, this game's being broadcast out to Buford. Have to go over there and tell them how to do it.
2-2 to McCauley. Swung on, drilled, but foul.
What about telephone pole? See, that left fielder down there has more balls foul than he has fair. He's been running them down all the time.
McCauley trying to put that one in the softball court down there.
That was a good-looking ball down there on that Buford.
Yes, sir. Buford bringing some good-looking ball girls along. Have to call them up between games. McCauley's next pitch is bounce foul. Down the third base line. Oh, Dutch Renner, third base umpire, almost had a play.
Dutch Renner down there.
The count remains 2-2 on McCauley. 2 down, Cheryl at second. Cavaliers lead 1-0, bottom of the second. 2-2 to McCauley. High, gets away. Cheryl gonna try for third, and he'll make it.
Pass ball. He had it in his mitt and let it get out.
So we'll give Kilgore an error on that. And the count on McCauley is now 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's an alert player, able to advance to third easily on that.
Remember, Skip Stefano will be along third. They need to do the play-by-play. Letting the beard grow out. Well, I'm getting a mustache. Jay's getting some whiskers.
McCauley pops it back this way. Does Kilgore have a play? Oh. No, bounce off the roof.
Oh, my head.
And rolls out into the parking lot.
Probably heard that.
So, the count remains 3-2. With 2 down and Cheryl now at third on the pass ball. Bennett wondering what you got to do to get it by McCauley. The payoff pitch to McCauley. Swung on, pop foul.
Now, there's a good play. He fouled the ball back, and he was halfway down the first before they called it foul. Dave Mahoney always hustling.
That's right. Steve Long needs to look at him do that. He wasn't thinking. Steve Long?
He ran by the first match. He was like he was just a holler.
1-1 pitch to Mahoney. Swung on, bounced to short. They forced McCauley at second. But the Cavaliers get a run on a couple of hits.
And an error. One run on 2 hits. That was, I don't see it. 1 error committed. That was how many left? No left?
1 left. So after 2 complete innings, our score: Mountain DeSales 2, Buford 0. Pete Van Sant is back. Pete Van Sant is back with you again, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be joining Skip Stefano for the bottom of, for the 3rd inning. Here for the play-by-play, Skip Stefano. Thank you for that, Pete.
First pitch to ball. Joe Thompson, the batter.
Joe Thompson up, Skip. Yes, and Horn just continues to whiz pitches by these batters. And how many strikeouts has he got now, P? I lost count. I believe he's gotten 3. I believe. Horn looks like he's going to have a good day today. The count, 2-1 on Thompson. Yeah. Horn, another pitch, 2-2. Mountain DeSales is riding on a 2-zip lead right here in the top of the 3rd. Moves to a full count. That was close on that outside corner. A lot of oohs and ahs out there, Skip. Yeah, some of the fans didn't agree with that call. Yes! Struck him out. Yeah. Horn just continues to strike out these Buford batters. That's 4K, Skip.
Third baseman Tommy Rowley. Rowley Poey, yeah.
Here's Tommy Rowley.
Better known as the insect.
First pitch fouled off for a strike. 0-1 to count.
As I look over the Cavaliers dugout, I see Demolition Chester Wrecking Company. Sign down there. A lot of banners out today. Oh, gets away, no harm. Go ahead, Skip.
Count moves to 1-1. Horn lets one fly. Jordan lets it get away from him. Nothing, no harm done. A lot of banners hanging out, as Ernie just pointed out, especially off the Buford dugout.
Let's take off some of them banners.
Them banners are hanging in my road. Little chop. Joyner catches it as it bounces off the chop. Tried to get Rowley running down the line, but he threw it past McCauley, but Sherrill backing up makes the play and keeps it from going into right field. But that ball was bounced foul, so we're going to bring Rowley back. Moves to count to 1-2, Pete. There's a shot. Base hit. Line drive. Hit. Left field. Only the second hit off Horn in 3 innings.
That was no cheeky either. That was right between second. Got a shortstop and third base.
That's where the last one went. Right between third and short. So Rowley on at first with 1 out. Here's Tim Jones.
Center fielder Tim Jones.
No relation to Ernie Jones.
No, we are different colors.
Horn lets another hit get by. Won't be too many of those with it, Pete. No, that's only 2 through 3 innings. That's not bad. First pitch is in the dirt.
Skip, when I televised the first game, is everything all right for the second game?
Oh, yes, Ernie. Everything's ready to go.
That's good.
Horn throwing over. Roly-poly back.
Yeah, we have a few nicknames out here. McCauley's known as the Animal.
Steve Horn, Mr. Personality. Dave Mahoney.
Shortstop, and the insect at first base, Roly Poly.
There he goes. Mahoney down at third, nodding at Horn.
Joe Cool McDaniel.
As he evens that count at 1-1.
And Grecian Corbin appears.
1-1, a little low. 2-1. Y'all just not get here. Thank you, darling. 2-1 pitch. Now Jones is bounced. 1-0. No! Gaddy dropped the ball. Jones bounced it to Cheryl. Cheryl threw it to Gaddy, and Gaddy dropped the ball. Looked like it could have been a double play, but you can't assume a double play. But at least they had Rowley forced at second, but Gaddy dropped the ball.
E6.
So we give Gaddy an error. Don't know what happened on that play, Pete. Here's Johnny Cantrell. Skip, you don't look too happy about that.
Nah, I hate to see things like that to throw in the game.
First pitch to Cantrell, pop high. Let's see who's got to play. Joyner. Joyner makes the play.
I don't believe that.
All right. Something unusual just happened.
That was a foul ball down there. And look. Yes, sir.
Something's unusual. Let me see if I can explain it to you. Everybody's converging, all three umpires. See what they call. Cantrell hit it high in the air. They call it a fair ball, but an infield fly rule. Cantrell hit it high in the air. Joyner ran out after it. It backed up on him. He backed into Horn and dropped the ball, but the umpire at third, Dutch Renner, had already called the infield fly rule.
That's right.
So that says Cantrell is out, but the men at first and second had to run, so they're now at third and second.
And Coach Pierce was out there making sure they knew that, too. With runners with less than 2 outs, with runners on the scoring position, like second and third, if the ball's popped up, it is an automatic out.
Here's Mark Edwards.
Doesn't
look like Coach Pierce is happy yet.
And Coach Pierce.
Doesn't look like Coach Pierce is satisfied yet with his call. Get everything squared away here.
Coach Pierce, he wants to know what's going on out there in the umpire's mind.
And the only thing in Billy Williams' mind is play ball. Billy Williams, one of the umpires, he likes to play ball. He doesn't like all this talking and conversing. He likes to play ball. So 2 outs, and here's Mark Edwards. Horn's first pitch to him is outside for a ball. Well, a lot of interesting things happen at Cavalier baseball. Some of you fans want to come on out for the second game. Playing seats, come on out. Horn's next pitch is in the dirt.
Yeah, all you Mela fans who are interested to come out to Cavalier baseball would be interested to know we've got some mighty fine pitchers sitting over there on the dugout.
Some very good-looking people sitting on Buford's dugout. 2-0 pitch. Oh, drilled down the first base line, and Gary McCauley dives and catches it, and that's all for Buford in the top of the third. With runners at second and third and 2 down, Edwards hit a shot down the first base line, and Gary McCauley snagged it. So after 2.5 to score.
That's right, Pete.
Mountain Sales 2, Buford 0. What do you think of that, Skip?
That was a good play by Gary McCauley. These Cavalier ball players are ready to play ball. They're looking sharp.
Let's hope so.
Staying alert here.
We'll be back for them. Cavaliers bat in the bottom of the third right after this. Pete Van Sant is back with you. Bottom of the third, Cavaliers leading 2-0. And David Gay, shortstop, getting ready to lead off the third for Mountain Sales. Bennett looking in, getting his sign. Winds and pitches. First pitch by Gaddy is hit back through the middle. Stabbed by Shaw. Throws, won't get him though. Let's give Gaddy a base hit.
The pitcher, Bennett, with the ball, he went through his motion. When the ball left his hand, it came right back to him. He tried to steal the ball with his bare hand, but he just didn't come up with it.
Can end your pitching career pretty quick.
Let's
go, Craig! It's Craig Pugh, the runner at first, and nobody out.
Look down there, I see Bobby Pope. Coming to see the game.
Old Bobby.
I think.
Retired sportscaster.
people sitting out there on the scoreboard too. More people sitting everywhere.
Well, this is a place to be. First pitch by Bennett to Pugh was a ball. Now he throws over, try to pick off Gaddy, but Gat's back.
Oh yes, guess fast runner.
His fan club's down. Let's see.
Tough part of order up right now, Pete.
That's right. Tim Joyner on deck.
Pugh batting and Joyner.
The 1-0 to Pugh. Oh, bounces away, and Gaddy's got second. And goes halfway to third, but
Wild pitch.
he decides to come back. And Ernie Jones, our official scorekeeper, says WP, and that's wild pitch in baseball language.
I think so.
So the count on Pugh, 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, in Africa it means wild pig.
I tell you, I like that second baseman for Buford. He runs after the ball pretty good. He's taking he's kept a few balls from going into the outfield.
He's a good ball player. He hustles a good bit.
Bennett's 2-0 to Pugh, hits him in the knee, and Pugh takes his base.
Pugh probably didn't feel that at all. They'll probably take the ball to the hospital after it hits Pugh.
I tell you,
Ernie.
You don't get your base unless you try to get out of the way of the ball. And Craig moved the leg that was in back of the. He moved his back leg, so
Catcher Tim Joyner.
maybe Pugh didn't try to get out of the way, but at least he got a base.
Well, you're gonna get on any way you can. That's not gonna hurt your average, man.
All right, here's Tim Joyner, nobody out. Runners first and second. Bennett's first pitch to him is low and inside for ball 1.
Tim Joyner
Cavaliers.
hitting the ball well this year. Leads the team in home runs and RBIs. So it would be nice for him to tag one out of here right now.
Now, next pitch to Joyner's in the dirt. Kilgore tries to pick Pugh off at first, throws it into right field. Here comes Gaddy. He'll score from second, and Pugh goes all the way around to third.
Stupid move down there by the catcher.
The catcher, Kilgore, it was a pretty good idea, but a bad move. He had a slow man at leading off at first, Craig Pugh, and Craig really wasn't watching. Bennett's pitch was inside. It was a bad pitch to throw down on. It was inside on Joyner. He had to reach across the plate. He had to reach across the plate and get it. Threw down the first and threw it way down into right field. Gaddy scored from second, and Pugh goes to third.
We got a 3-0 game. It was an E2 down there, and it went all the way on the right field corner to show you how far he threw it.
2-0 to Joyner's high. Makes it 3-0. Kilgore going to have a talk with Bennett, along with the head coach, Andy Hancock. So the Cavaliers sitting pretty with a 3-0 lead.
They sure are. Cavalier fans used to leads, but this Buford team is they made it this far, so I'm sure they've got comeback power. Play good defensive baseball and try to win this ball game and take the first game of this doubleheader.
Chester Pierce talking it over with Tim Joyner. Hancock leads Bennett in. Ernie Jones filling at his eyes with the girls hanging off of Buford's dugout.
There's some pretties down there.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Good carry. There's some pretties down there, he says. So, runner third, nobody out. 3-0 pitch to Joyner is a strike. Joyner taking all the way on that. 3-1
Billy
now.
Williams all the way outside the parking lot on that strike. He really lets us know up here.
3-1. Count. Pitch to Joyner. Bounce to second. Throw on. Gets Joyner. That's first. That's one gone. Pugh has to hold up because he's not real fast, and they'd have nailed him at the plate for sure. Here's Steve Horn.
Need a good hit out of Steve Horn. Need to get Pugh home. Need some more runs here, Pete.
I tell you, Buford lost their first 5 ball games of the year, but they're here in the state playoffs, so they're pretty good.
Yes, that proves they have comeback power.
Bennett's first pitch to Horn is outside for a ball. Yes, they do have comeback power. They were playing a team this year, and they were behind 8-2, and came back and won. Next pitch to Horn is popped out. Does Kilgore have a play? No. Hits a screen.
Souvenir time. Got the net today, Ernie?
No, Sister Elizabeth was down there ready to make the play. Look down the Cavalier stands. I see Ellen Cole bouncing around down there, along with Sherry Banks and Lori Banks. And Jackie banks.
Money banks.
They have some banks. Okay. But my climbing their banks.
All right, Danny. 1-1 pitch to Horn by Bennett.
Tape
Is high. 2-1 to count on Horn. Cavaliers lead 3-0 to run in. They've got at least one run every inning. And Hughes at third with one out. 2-1 to Horn, swung on, foul back.
Cavaliers have had 4 hits today, or 5 hits today, and have only committed 1 error out there. But you take Buford, they've committed 3 errors, and that's going to be hurdle.
The 2-2 pitch to Horn. High. Full count now.
You should have watched Steve Summers and company tonight on 11 Live News how to score today's game. I have a little film today.
Full count to Horn. Swung on. Yeah. Drive hit right center field. It's going to make it to the wall. Right fielder has a little trouble with it. He comes up with it. Run scores. Hughes scores from third. So give Horn an RBI double. It's now 4-0. Here's Donnie Hughes with Horn at second and only 1 out.
Let's go with Donnie Hughes. Kid Hughes today, he reached on an error and was later thrown out at third on the 4th play.
Let's go, Donnie! Should use a hit here from Donnie Hughes.
That's right.
Bring Steve Horn home.
First pitch to Hughes, swung on a miss. Low 1 to Oots on the way. Low. Evens it at 1-1. Chester Pierce a little bit happy. He's got a 4-0 lead. Steve Horn helping his own cause, knocking in Craig Pugh. 1-1 pitch to Oots. A little tight on the knees. 2-1 to count.
Buford fans quiet down there. They're behind 4-0 now. And
They should be quiet all the yelling at them.
2-1 to Oots. Swung on and missed. Evens it at 2-2. Oots going to take a little walk, try to get himself together.
why don't you get yourself together and go to your freezer and pick up a nice cold bottle of Coca-Cola.
2-2 pitch to Oots. Swung on, high foul down to third base. About a third base dugout, and it goes into the bullpen.
Yep.
Third baseman for Buford looked like an antelope trying to jump the fence and catch that ball, but he didn't make it.
Buford's a good hustling club. They're going to climb fences to catch balls today.
I don't know, maybe he was just running at the girls on the dugout. I don't know.
Who knows? That's a distraction.
No, he's a good ball player. He's probably going after the ball. 2-2 pitch to Oots. Swung off, foul back off the screen.
Souvenir time, Pete. We're doing both games.
Remember, pitching the second game today will be Billy Hurdle.
2-2 pitch to Oots. Bounce to third. Third baseman makes a excuse me, Buford, but a dumb play. Oots bounced it to third. Third baseman had it in good shape. Held Horn. Horn was going back to second. He threw to Shaw, the second baseman, to try to get Horn, and Horn hit Shaw. Shaw dropped the ball. Oots safe at first.
Is that a hit or what?
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice. Second baseman, Pete Sherrill.
Big Steve Horn, third baseman, tried to get Horn at second for some reason instead of going for the out at first. But he didn't get it.
Oh! Had a net, we could have got that one.
Sherrill pops this one back this way. Off the roof, out into the parking lot. Run out, runners first and second for Pete Sherrill. 0-1 count on him. Ernie, I don't agree with the third baseman. Buford play at all. He knows it. He's hanging his head down there at third.
That's right.
Next pitch to Sherrill. Oh, almost unbuckled his bell on that one.
These Buford ball players have made some costly errors here so far in the game. Well, they're a little shaky.
1-1 pitch to Sherrill. Low.
2-1.
I'm kicking myself. I'm really disappointed I didn't see them Rockets go up, but I heard they went up real nicely.
They did. They really looked good out there. 2-1 pitch to Sherrill. Swung on, bounced over the mound. Yeah. Tough play. All hands are safe.
Yeah.
Pete Sherrill getting just enough. Give John Bennett credit. He jumped as high as he could, just out of the reach of his glove. And even though Shaw was quick at second, came up to back Shaw up. He got the ball, but everybody was safe.
Another infield variety type hit. Right fielder Steve Long.
Steve Long made a costly mistake his last time up. Bunted the ball, lost it, and was hit into a double play on a bunt.
Yes.
Things like that happen sometime in baseball, but Steve's got a chance to redeem himself. Bases loaded and only 1 out.
Let's go, Steve!
See if Chester Pierce pulls the old squeeze play here. He's got Horn at third, Oots at second, and Sherrill at first. First pitch. Yeah! First in the left field for a base hit. One is in. Here comes Oots. He'll score. And Sherrill safe at second. And Steve Long redeems himself with a base hit over the third base bag, which knocks in 2 runs. And I have to stand up and applaud Steve Long on that.
My man, Steve.
Skip stuff and I'm all excited down there. It's now 6-0.
That's right, Steve.
Let's go, Steve!
Kind of like a Dale Murphy type hit. He drilled it into the ground enough to bounce it right over the third baseman's head. First baseman Gary McCauley.
Here's McCauley, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Pretty good speed out there. Sherrill at second. Long at first. Steve Long really needed that base hit. Give him a boost. First pitch to McCauley. Corks it. Base hit.
Yeah.
Base hit over third. Here comes Sherrill to the plate. No throw. He'll score. It's now 7-0.
There's nothing cheap about those hits either. That McCauley just hung out a rope on that one, no doubt.
When it looked like it was going foul, he pulled the string on it. It's fair by inches, and he gets an RBI. So
John Bennett getting roughed up here.
Steve Long at second. McCauley at first. McCauley at first. And here's the big man, David Mahoney.
He's the 9th person to bat in the inning. 7-0 Cavs.
1 out, runners first and second. First pitch to Mahoney, it's high for a ball.
A lot of excitement this inning, Pete.
I think the rocket has just landed, the one we lost.
That's right. Where? Yes, I see it out there. Went up in orbit and came down to say hi.
2 balls, no strikes.
Cavaliers getting them some insurance runs.
2-0 pitch to Mahoney. Base hit between third and short. Long got a hold up. Left fielder came out with it. Made a good throw. The third baseman, Steve Long, wisely held up. And the bases are loaded for David Gaddy, and we've batted around here.
Gaddy plays it off. And we've got
could be a pitching change
on the way out.
I think this will be a pitching change. I think this is his second visit.
Yes, it was automatic.
5 runs in the 3rd inning, and he goes to play left field. I guess he's been put out of pasture, ain't he?
That's right.
So while there's a break in the action, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this message. All right, Anthony Wangsley ready to go now for Buford. Bases loaded, 1 out, and his first pitch to David Gaddy is low for a ball.
Wangsley looks kind of like Kurt Campaneris. He kind of looks like he's a skinny guy. He's tall.
Looks quick, too.
That's right.
1-0 to Gaddy. Outside, 2-0. 2 more, and it's 8-0. Bases loaded. No place to put Gaddy.
Well, we'll take him.
Long at third. McCauley at second. Mahoney at first. Next pitch to Gaddy is swung on and foul. Could be souvenir time. Oh, off the screen. Bill Williams, umpire, going to run it down.
Big crowd on hand. We're going to have a good crowd. I think Skip Stephan's out there counting them now, so we can have to pay attention. Counting heads.
Some of them are mighty nice.
The count, 2-1 on Gaddy. And the pitch, swung on, corked. Center field, going to be a base hit. Long will score. Everybody else holds up. So let's give Gaddy another RBI today.
Yeah, Gaddy's got a hit and an RBI now.
It's now 8-0, and here's Craig Pugh. This could go on all day.
Craig Pugh.
This could go on all day, Ernie.
Sure could. Cavaliers have been practicing real hard, so they coming back at them with these base hits. They have their hit and shoot on now.
So bases loaded for Craig Pugh. Wayne's his first pitch to him. Inside, tight for a ball.
Craig Pugh, who's has the size to hit a home run, but he's not used to the hitting those things.
1-0 pitch to Pugh in the dirt. Bounces. 2-0 to count.
It's been a long third inning.
That's right. It's 8-0 on the third inning. Mountain Sails leading. They want the state championship a little bit more than Buford does, I believe. There. Pitch to Pugh is line drive. Hit left field. Gets by the left field a bit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Here comes Gaddy. He'll score. And Pugh has got a 3-run triple. It's now 11-0. John Bennett pitched. He was relieved by Ainsley, went out in the left field, playing left field, and just let that one get by him for 3 runs.
It was a bad bounce, but we're gonna give him a triple all the way on that one.
He felt bad because of his pitching here. I think if he might have hustled, he'd have got it. But we'll give
Tim Joyner.
better feel bad about fielding now. But we'll give Craig Pugh all the way around triple on that. It's now 11-0.
It was a good solid hit by Craig Pugh that time. Drove in 3 runs. Big TJ up the bat.
Pugh at third, and here's Tim Joyner. First pitch to him outside for a ball.
Let's go, TJ!
The 11th man, yes, that's right, the 11th man to bat in this inning.
1-0 to Joyner. Outside again, ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 to count on Joyner. Well, I hate to say anything against anybody, but Buford could forget about this one. Maybe practice up for the second game. Next pitch to Joyner. Bounce to short. Shortstop's got it. Throws on, gets him. Pugh going to hold up at third.
6-3 on the putout. Here's pitcher Steve Horn.
That's the second out.
Pitcher Steve Horn.
Go, Steve!
You want to know something interesting, Ernie?
What's that?
That's how the first out in this inning was made. Pugh was at third and Joyner bounced to second. I think.
You're right. I think. Yes, that's right. Bounced to shortstop, rather.
Shortstop.
Yes. Tim Joyner, who's had a hit and grounded out twice.
So,
grounded out twice.
2 outs made the same way in the inning with the same 2 people on base. Next pitch gets away. Pugh going to run to the plate, and he's going to be out. Didn't get away far enough. Kilgore to catch her hustling after it. Big Craig Pugh from third tried to come on in and score, but Kilgore caught the ball as it bounced off the plate, threw it to Wansley, the pitcher, and he tagged Pugh out trying to come in and score. But we can't complain. Mountain Sails comes up with 9 runs in the bottom half of the third. So after 3 complete innings to score, Mountain Sails 11, Buford.
Neither does a walk. These Cavalier batters are out there to get on any way they can.
0. All right, top of the 4th inning. Finally, here's Dino Kilgore. Been a long time since Horn's thrown a pitch. And now for the play-by-play, he's ready now for the 4th inning. Ernie Jones.
Thank you. You had to get everything kind of set up over here on the scorebook. The pitch to Kilgore is high fly ball, but it's going to be foul in the seats. On top of the roof. Somebody will run it down. Like Debbie Hanna going around. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kilgore, who's like to redeem himself for that bad throw he made, bottom half of the third. The 1-1 had a little dirt on the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Horn, he's got an 11-run lead now. He's going to experiment a little bit. 2-1 is. Yeah, it was a Scroogey, but it's inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. See some people sitting down on the scoreboard right on the Coke sign out there. Enjoying the game, getting a little suntan. The 3-1. Low ball 4. Kilgore down the first on the walk. This will bring up pitcher left fielder John Bennett.
John Bennett.
Left fielder John Bennett.
Gave up 5 runs pitching in that inning, and then when the bases loaded, Craig Pugh hit one to left field where Bennett was after he was relieved, and I don't know if he'd have hustled after it. I think he could have got it, but he missed it and 3 runs scored.
The pitch is swung on foul. No balls and 1 strike. Bennett's in there. He's started off pitching, got hit hard. And so I believe that the new pitcher, Wainsley, is going to be DH for. Tell them about this, Pete, while I write this down.
All right. Bennett standing here with a count of 0-1 on him. Horn trying to get Kilgore at first. He missed. Next pitch to Bennett. Swung on and missed. 0-2 to count.
Okay, I'm back.
I tell you, Bennett really looks depressed.
Yes, he does. When he missed that ball out there, it looked to me like he was just saying, "Oh man, why did I get myself out here today?" The 0-2, up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. But in the ball player life, you got to take those type of things. It's up and down every day. One day you're a hero, next day you're a bum. The pitch, swung on, foul tip, stayed alive with a curveball.
1-2 to count on Bennett here, Ernie.
Bennett, today he struck out. So
maybe he should have stayed home and watched Bob Barker on Price is Right and Happy Days and Love of Life and things instead of coming out here.
The 1-2 swung on, missed, and he struck out again. He's going to take a strobe out.
Maybe they got a TV in the shower. I tell you, this guy should have stayed home and watched TV.
That's right. His second baseman, Michael Shaw.
Oh, look, Michael Shaw. This is the only guy I've seen that really looks like he came here to play baseball today.
Second baseman, Michael Shaw. Shaw stepping in today. He's had a single. He hit the first ball Horn through for the first base hit of the game. Throws over to first, but Dino Kilgore's back. Kilgore, who doesn't impress me much with a lot of speed, but it's average speed. I'm not going to argue with him. I can't outrun him. The pitch is up high. It looked like Shaw went after that ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
I like Michael Shaw. Heads up ball player, really hustles out there. Looks like he came here ready to play, no matter if his team didn't or not.
Oh, that ball's tagged. Well, to stay in the ballpark. It's up against the wall. Okay, Kilgore's going around third, and he's going to be waved. He'll score and throw to third, safe.
Oh.
And Shaw's in there with a triple.
Well, I told you, Michael Shaw came here to play. He triples home Kilgore from first, and it's now 11-1.
A 3-base hit.
Scoreboard.
One, Jimmy Maddox.
Hey, tell Dawson to put up 1
run, Dawson.
1 run. Here's Jimmy Maddox, 1 out.
Mr. Maddox is swung on, miss. Good off-speed curve, Horn. The ball gets away, but the runner at third is going to stay there, and they're going to have a little conference. Time call. Daddy's going to come in and talk to Horn a while. All right, it's getting riled up down there.
All right, let's see. Let's see how tough Steve Horn can get. I want you to watch him, Ernie. I got confidence in him. He's going to strike this guy.
The 0-1. Evens it at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Steve toughens up. He'll toughen up when the situation gets sticky. Don't worry. He'll come hard now.
The 1-1 swung on, miss. That off-speed pitch had Maddox way out in front of that.
He's gonna strike him out. I bet you 2 Cokes he'll strike him out.
I wouldn't doubt it. The 1-2. He did. He struck him out. Oh, call strike Steve.
Caught looking on that one, Ernie.
He sure was. The umpire did a little dance down there and make sure it was strike 3.
Billy Williams, really excited.
Designated hitter Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson up here. He struck out his last time up. The pitch swung on, phallic out in the stands.
Oh, somebody caught it.
Somebody got it right in the head. It looked like Lisa Lee down there.
It is Lisa Lee right in the head. Good shot.
Line drive down there. She's all right. Looks like it's going to give her a...
What's that guy's name? We got to put him on the hit list.
The 0-1. Swung on. Foul tip. They're going to wave the runner home, and he's going to make it. The ball bounced at the plate. It looked like he fouled it, but it bounced at the plate. Wild pitch. Makes it a 11-2 ball game.
I tell you, maybe you fans can hear Buford whipping it up down there, but they gotta whip it up 9 more runs. It's only 11-2.
Well, I wouldn't put anything past baseball because the game is not over till the last out.
Unless the Braves are behind 10-4.
I've seen them come back too, so if they can do it, anybody can. 11-2 our score, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Top half of the 4th inning. And the pitch to Thompson. Swung on, high fly ball center. Pugh started back, now he's going to have to come in. That's a drop, base hit. Oh, a little throw to first base, but Thompson's back, so it's a base hit for him. Puts him at first base, and here's third baseman Tommy Rowley. Third baseman Tommy Rowley.
Well, Cavaliers maybe getting a little cocky here.
Well, it looked like to me, Craig Pugh looked like he lost the ball for a second. He went back on it, didn't realize it was short, and he had to come in on it. Next thing he knew, it was in front of him, base hit. Running the first 2 outs. The pitch is a line drive, well hit, left field. The ball is going to be over Newton's head up against the wall, bouncing around. Thompson's going to score, and the throw to the plate is cut off by McCauley. We've got an 11-3 ball game.
Chester Pierce making his way to mound now. We've had some shots hit off Horn this inning. Good thing we got those 9 runs in the 3rd.
Fans yelling, don't take him out, but Coach Pierce felt like he had Miller down there warming up for a little while. Tommy Hughes, how's everything check out on TV side down there for Buford?
All right, I almost fell asleep there for a while, but everything's going all right now.
Okay. They're going to lead him in. Coach Pierce walking off the field now.
I tell you, I'm a true Cavalier, and I'm kind of mad. These Buford fans down there whooping it up, saying that Steve Horn's no good and don't take him out. Well, if Pierce took him out, that may be the best thing Buford could have happen.
The pitch to Tim Jones is swung on and missed. Center fielder Tim Jones. The pitch swung on, hit up the middle, base hit. All right, looks like we might have an 11-4 ball game. The front of the plate's going to be way off target. It's going to go all the way back to the wall. Tim Jones rounds second and comes into third. These Buford Wolves aren't quitting.
They've hit Horn with a 4 spot here in the top of the 4th. There goes Morris to the bullpen.
Chuck Morris going to go down there to the bullpen. Right fielder Johnny Cantrell. Here's Cantrell. He's going to... Tim Joyner calls time. He looked like he might have something wrong with his hand. Look who's winning, Big Mouth. Little, Tim Joyner might have to go in there and get a Band-Aid or something. When he dove for the ball, it looked like he dove way out in front of the ball with his bare hand out extended in front of him. And it looked like he have its skin up now. There's psychological warfare going on here.
I tell you, Buford brought a redneck bunch with them down from Atlanta, up around Atlanta.
They're auction hog callers from the south. Well, we got a break in the action. We'll pause for this message. This is the Cavaliers Baseball Network. Well, we're back to action. Tim Joyner back out of the dugout. Has a little bandage on the hand now. Go, Big P! We're going to be back to action. 2 away. Runner at third base. 11-4 ball game. Cantrell's the batter. Cantrell today has flown out twice. He popped up to the catcher. The foul's first pitch back. He's popped up to the catcher and to the shortstop. So he's officially 0 for 2. Batting in the top of the 4th inning with an 11-4 score. Runner at third. No balls, 1 strike. Cantrell, good ball player. Looks like a ball player. The 0-1. Swung on, missed way out in front of a curve. 0-2. Looked like Tim Joyner into that index finger on his hand, but he's all right. The 0-2. Oh, that just missed. Oh, they're going to try to steal him home, and he's going to be there. Stolen base, he just stole home plate.
Can't believe it, Ernie.
waited until he threw it back to the pitcher. The 1-2. Just missed. Stevens hit it 2 balls and 2 strikes. The on-deck batter, Mark Edwards. And if he bats, it'll be the 9th man to bat in the inning. 2-2 is swung on high fly ball, bending foul. Could make the seats.
See if Chuck Morris, he's got
it on a nice catch down the bullpen.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count, though. Chuck Morris down there warming up. Him and Ty Kite down there getting loosened up. The pitch to Cantrell is popped high. Mahoney under it. He's got it for out number 3 finally. But they got it touched up a little while. They punched over 5 runs on 3 hits, and a couple of fielder's choices in there, but there was nobody left. So after 3.5, our score, Cavaliers 11, Buford 5. All right, Horn leads it off. Cavaliers need to get some insurance. They've got a 6-run lead, but these Wolves, they've been striking, haven't they?
Yeah, they sure have. And guess who's back on the mound? John Bennett.
That's right.
John Bennett took a little breather out in left field. The Wolves scratched up 5 runs for him in the top of the 4th, and Hancock, the head coach, put him back on the mound.
Got 2 balls. The pitch is over. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Let's go, Steve!
Steve Horn got roughed up a little bit, but he's a competitor. He'll come right back at you. The 2-1 is low, ball 3. And Bennett is once again behind these batters. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. Swung on, missed. Runs it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looked like an off-speed pitch.
I don't know. Bennett could be tough. Given he's down now 11-5.
Swung on, hit up toward the middle.
Base hit.
Through for a base hit. Horn reaches on a single.
Now let's see how many Buford fans were here cheering. Here's Donnie Oots, Ernie.
Okay. Left fielder, Donnie Oots. Donnie Oots batting. He's reached on an error and on fielder's choice. Officially, he's 0 for 1. He's going to be batting in the bottom of the 4th inning with the runner at first base, Steve Horn, with nobody out. From the stretch, Bennett checks his runner and delivers. Over but inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Good crowd on hand. They're going to be, by the time this ball game's over, it's going to be full. The 1-0 is bunted. Beautiful bunt. That's going to be trouble. Goes to first. Got him by an eyelash and moves Horn over to second base. Sacrifice. Bunt.
Real nice bunt by Oots.
1-3. Moves Horn over to second base. Second baseman Pete Sherrill. Sherrill has had 2 hits today, coming out of a long dry spell. Cavaliers want this game more than anybody. Checks his runner. Bennett delivers. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's still early in the ball game. Those 5 runs they let get away last inning could be important.
5 more, and we got a 1-run ball game.
6 more, we got a tie. 7 more, we're in trouble.
The pitch to Sherrill's popped high in the air, shortstop under it. Got it. We're out number 2.
Here's Steve Long.
Steve Long's going to bat. He had a bouncing single his last time up. Right fielder Steve Long.
He was accredited with 2 RBIs on that single.
Sure was. Remember, the Truex home run jackpot inning will be the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to be worth $75 to a winner.
Cavaliers always come through when it's Truex time.
Swung on miss. Steve Long went after the first pitch. 0-1. Runner at second base rather. Steve Horn. Checks him. Bennett delivers. Ooh, that just missed. Evans hit it 1-1. Remember, second game following this game in about 20 minutes after the ending of this game. The 1-1. Oh, that was close. Curveball had Kilgore all over the place. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yes, sirree, Cavalier baseball. Great entertainment. The 2-1. Swung on line drive. Base hit. It's going to bounce over the head of the left fielder. Horn's going to score easily. Long's in the second. He's going to be way to third. He's not even stopping to slow down. The throw. He's in there. The throw's way off target.
So Steve Long triples home a Horn from second and give Steve Long his third RBI of the day.
Steve Long having a real good play. Hitting the ball.
It's now 12-5.
First baseman Gary McCauley.
Third RBI for him.
That's right. That's good to see him hitting the ball.
Cavaliers want some more runs.
They got one. It's 12-4.
Base hit.
12-5. The pitch to McCauley is bounced foul. Coach Pierce.
Nice play.
Coach Pierce, fine, outstanding ball player.
I'd like to see one bounce down to Coach McDaniel, see if we can get a knuckleball.
He told me he was going to throw a couple. He's been working on it for a long time. Let's see him. The 0-1 is up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Today, McCauley singled twice. Cavaliers have their hitting shoes on today. They've already pounded out 13 hits so far. 14 hits.
It's almost a hit or run.
That's right.
Well, he might to do that one.
All right, looks in. Bennett winds. And the 2-1. Swung a foul back. Look out.
There time.
Going over the stadium. Back in the parking lot.
Hit a Pontiac.
Looked like I hit the MAZ truck out there. Bill Powell was in it. The 2-2. Swung on. Fly ball, center field. Could be trouble. Center fielder's got him on a nice catch.
Center fielder with a kangaroo jump. Tim Jones.
Yeah, Tim Jones came in and a nice catch for a fly ball to the number 8 man for out number 3. Cavaliers pick up 1 run on 2 hits. There was no errors committed, and there was 1 left at third base. So he's played 4, and I'll score. Cavaliers 12, Wolves 5.
Pete Van Sanders back with you. Top of the 5th inning, Mountain Says leads 12-5. Mountain Says leads 12-5. Horn's first pitch to Mark Edwards is lined into left field for a stand-up double.
Got all of that one, went the other way with the ball.
First baseman Mark Edwards really tagged that thing. Here's catcher Kilgore.
Catcher Dino
Kilgore, star of the old Flintstones comic show. Got a runner at second, nobody out. Horn's first pitch to him. Fouled off over to the Buford stands down the third. That's down to the parking lot where 2 black guys are fighting for it.
Like the white fella in here with him.
It's Oreo time in the parking lot. Oh! Horn's next pitch to Kilgore. Fastball right by him.
Steve's going to be coming hard this inning, looks like, Pete.
That's right. Horn came on the mound last inning with a 11-0 lead, and he experimented a little bit, and I think his experiment failed. Next pitch to Kilgore is fouled off again to the left. O2 pitch to Kilgore. Bounce fair down the third base line. Good play by McCauley. He gets Kilgore. Gary McCauley, that's the second good play he's made this game. Caught it just inside the line. And Edwards moves to third.
Pitcher John Bennett.
Edwards at third, 1 out, and here's pitcher John Bennett. I believe Bennett struck out all day, hadn't he?
Yes, he's had 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 2. He's looking for his first hit of the game.
There it is.
Get out of here.
Nope, it's up against the wall. 1 run is in. And Bennett has a big double. It's now 12-6.
They got the run back they gave in the other inning. And Coach Pierce is on his way out. Pause of breaking the action. We'll pause. This is the Cavaliers Baseball Network.
WCAV, bringing you Cavalier Baseball. All right, Pete Van Santers back with you.
And here's trouble.
Here's Michael Shaw. Horn's first pitch to him. High, tight for a ball.
Shaw today is tripled and singled. Perfect day.
1 out. Runner at second. That's Bennett, who just doubled home Edwards from third, and it's now 12-6. Cavaliers lead, top of the 5th inning.
Bennett hit the ball well, no doubt about it. It was right in between Oots and Pugh, all the way to the wall for a double.
The 1-1 pitch to Shaw. Foul back again.
Shirt sleeve crowd down there. Shirt sleeve or shorts one. Maybe both. Chuck Morris down there heating up. As Susan Phillips gets everybody heated up, walking out to give a ball to the umpire.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. oh, now I know what you're talking about. 1-2 pitch to Shaw. Whoa, slap bang to the stand. Somebody almost got their face taken off again.
Lisa Lee,
dangerous foul ball. 1-2 pitch to Shaw. Bounce to Gaddy at short. He boots it. And Bennett will score from second on the boot by Gaddy. It's E6. Allows it to get into left field. It's now 12-7.
Gaddy should have made that play. It looked like he was paying more attention to the runner running right in front of him at the ball, and he let it just kick right out of his glove and go into left field for the error. Shortstop Jimmy Maddox.
Horn's first pitch to Maddox, fastball for a strike.
It's going to be nip and tuck all day, I'll tell you for sure.
Thrown over, try to get Shaw. They're going to keep Shaw there. He might try to steal with only 1 out. There he goes. Ball bounced away from Joyner.
Shaw.
Let me take stolen base Shaw. 1-1 pitch to Maddox. Outside of a ball. 2-1. Shaw at second. It's 12-7. Next pitch to Maddox. Swung on and missed.
That was a high-time fastball. Maddox thought he could hit it, but just under the pitch.
Joyner going to go out and have a word with him now. So, we've had a little change here.
At least he's got something to play with.
David Handy has replaced Tim Joyner as catcher. I think Tim's hand was hurting him a little bit. So Tim Joyner's left the game, so maybe he'll be able to play the second game. And David Handy's catching now. Maddox the batter, 1 out. Runner second. 2-2 count. Horn's pitch. Swung on. Foul down the third base line. Pitch. He struck him out.
Woo! Way to go, Steve! Let's hear your mouth now.
Skip.
Yes, now.
Skip Stefano getting. Skip Stefano getting fired up in the booth here. George Jobin just pointing out to us that Maddox has looked at the third strike each of his third times at bat. 3 times at bat. Ball gets by Handy. Shaw goes to third.
Like a pass ball there.
Could be a pass ball.
The batter is the designated hitter, Joe Thompson.
Here's Joe Thompson. With 2 outs, a runner at third, and a 12-7 ball game. Buford so far has come up with 2 runs in this inning. We're at the top of the 5th. Cavaliers lead 12-5.
High fly, foul ball in the seats down the first base line.
Maybe Han will go run it down.
All right, Ernie. Last time Shaw was at third, he stole home. What do you think? Think he'll try it with handy catching?
I don't know. There's 2 outs. It could be anything up. These Buford Wolves are out to get us now. 12-7. Getting close.
0-2 pitch by Horn. Struck him out. Way to go, Steve! So Steve Horn strikes out the next 2 batters after giving up 2 runs. And after 4.5 innings, the score, Mountain of Sales 12, Buford 7. All right, Pete Van Sanders back with you. Bottom of the 5th, Cavaliers lead 12-7. Bennett on the mound. His first pitch to Mahoney is corked deep to center field, but Tim Jones runs it down and 1 out for the Cavaliers. I don't know, Ernie. Buford could be for real, making a pretty good stab at a comeback.
That's right. That's good.
They were down 11-0. 11-0 after 3 innings. They come back in the 4th and 5th innings and scrap up 7 runs. Here's Dave Gaddy. Bennett's first pitch to him swung on and missed by Gaddy. 0-1 to count. Go, David!
Like Bennett's reaching out, just bending his back a little bit more and coming at you a little bit harder.
0-1 pitch to Gaddy. Oh, across the top of the head.
A little head music down there for Gaddy. He likes music, so he ought to be boogieing.
He was in at 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Gaddy, swung on. High fly ball, right field. No trouble for the right fielder. 2 gone for the Cavaliers.
Here's center fielder Craig Pugh.
Craig Pugh is center field up now.
Center fielder Craig Pugh.
See if he can do anything with 2 outs. Let's go, Craig! Pugh bounces it to short. That's all for the Cavaliers. 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. After 5 complete innings, the score, Mountain Sales 12, Buford 7.
Roly-poly, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the play-by-play of the 6th inning, here's your main man, and mine too, Ernie Jones.
I don't know about that, but Roley swings at the first pitch and misses it for strike 1. No balls in the strike. Horn
depressed, man.
Delivers up high. Evens it at 1 ball, 1 strike. This game is roughly an hour and a half old. The pitch. Swung on drive. Pretty well hit. Oots has got a beat on it, though. Yeah! He's got it. The fielder comes up for out number 1. F7. Here's brings at the top of the order. Number 14, Tim Jones. Center fielder, Tim Jones. Can't be all bad if his name is Jones.
All we got to do is hold
the pitch. Swung on, missed. Threw himself on the ground trying to hit that one. That knocked all the air out of the park.
I tell you, the Buford fans were making fun of Steve Horn. Buford fans were making fun of Steve Horn last inning, but
they're kind of quiet over there. No balls and 1 strike. Jones, who swung like the devil to hit that ball, is taking his sweet time getting back in the box, but he's in there now. The 0-1 is way outside. Count even at 1-1. Jones is a good plate judge. He's struck out today and reached on the fielder's choice and singled. The 1-1 is swung over, missed. Low off-speed curve.
Go, Steve!
1 ball, 2 strikes. The young-deck batter, Johnny Cantrell, the right fielder.
Jones looking over at his buddy in the dugout saying, hey, man, I don't believe that, man.
Evidently. The 1-2. Swung on, bounce there, slowly to Mahoney. He's going to have to hurry. Throws. Got him.
Yeah.
Jones, who can hustle down that line, was caught just before he got to the bag, and so it's 2 away. 5-3 on the cutout. And here's right fielder Johnny Cantrell.
Cantrell has done a little bit of damage to the sales today.
Cantrell.
He's hurt us a bit today.
Today, he's flown out 3 times. Sorry about that, P.
No, but if you remember, he was the one that popped up the play that I said a bit. He made the pop-up that Joyner misjudged.
That's right. That controversial out.
which allowed 2 runners to move to second and third, and they eventually scored.
Pitch to him is line to Gaddy, who has it. Throws plenty of time. So,
1, 2, 3.
The bottom of the, or at the top of the 6th, each team goes down 1, 2, 3, and the side has been retired. Well, for the Wolves, no runs on no hits. Nobody left. We move to the bottom of the 6th, and our score, Cavaliers 12 and Wolves 7.
And fans, before we cut away, let me remind you that the bottom of the 6th is, that's right, you guessed it, Crew-X home run jackpot time.
Hey, big day!
Well, it's Crew-X home run jackpot inning, and the first pitch to Handy is up high. Handy looks like he's going to be batting for Jimmy Butler from Buford, who sent in a card for today. Oh, that's hit well into right center field. Left center. Left fielder's got it. Route number 1. Well, they'll scare there. We're going to have a Crew-X winner. F7. This will bring up pitcher Steve Horn. Pitcher Steve Horn.
Let's go, Steve!
Steve Horn gets a nice hand down there. He's going to be batting for none other than Melissa Nichols for $75. The pitch. There's a strike. Horn needs 3 more outs to win the first game. The 0-1 inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Buford, got to hand it to him. They've never quit the whole game, and they've played a good game. Oh, yes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's laid on the outside corner.
Ernie.
That's right. The 1-2. Swung on, bounced there short. Tricky hop. Shortstop throws. Gets him. 6-3 on the cutout.
Go in that court, that guy's
So we
big
got-
mouth.
Who's this next contestant, Pete?
Here's Donnie Utes, and he will be batting for Albert Brekowicz.
Son of Sam. Brother of David Brekowicz.
No, that,
Left fielder, Donnie Hughes.
no, that's not Brekowicz. That's Brekowicz.
Oh, okay.
He's a viewer in Poland. Just got a letter from him.
Good, our cable system's getting out.
Yes, sir. Ted Turner took over Cavalier TV
WMDS out there.
a couple months ago, and we're getting out fairly well.
Brekowicz.
Brekowicz from
Brekowicz.
Warsaw, Poland.
All right.
So, Albert, hang on. You may win yourself $75 or however much that is in Polish money. I don't know.
The 0-1. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. But remember, there is no loser on the Crew-X home run jackpot inning. Each contestant, win or lose, will receive a free bottle of Crew-X. Male or female. So female, give it to your husband or your boyfriend. They might need it. Skip Stefano getting shut up down there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooze has hit one out for Sister Helen one time. She won herself $75. Oh, yeah! Good spot at third baseman.
Mooch has got 2. This might be an inside the park. Come on, Mooch. Yeah.
He's not even hustling out there.
Inside the park, home run.
The throw. He got it.
Way to go, guys!
And Albert Berkowitz has just won himself $75. Berkowitz is
Ready
just...
for the official score. We might have a home run here. Second baseman, Pete Sherrill. Yes, we do. We got a Crew-X winner.
Here's Cheryl. Pete Cheryl.
Melissa Nichols has just won herself.
That was Albert. That was Berkowitz.
Berkowitz.
Berkowitz won it. Our only viewer. $75.
There is no loser. You get a free bottle of Crew-X if you. Albert Berkowitz from Poland is one of our cable viewers. George Jovan checking it out. It's our official score today.
Pete Cheryl batting for Nancy Standard. Oops, and Cheryl walks. How about that?
We have a Crew-X winner.
How about that?
Seems like everything is going our way today, boy.
Donnie Hughes.
Right fielder Steve Long.
Well, congratulations, Albert.
just won yourself 75 biggies, and the jackpot goes back down to 25 now. Toss back over. He's back. Look like Steve Long's going to be batting for Dale Berkowitz. It looks like a Berkowitz. This is the son of Sam's brother.
No, make this money.
No, just a joke. Oh, look out. No, Steve! No, who is the real batter here? I mean, the contestant.
All right, the real contestant here is. This is a surprise. George Jobin. George didn't even tell us he sent in a car.
George Jobin, our contestant. The pitch swung on, bounced slowly up toward third, but foul.
Oops, George gets a foul ball.
We're hoping we can get Mr. Jobin over here to do a couple of outs on the top half of the seventh inning. He's busy over there on WMAZ side, but we'll see. Skip Stefano with a little thing. I don't believe it. Oots has just homered. An inside the park variety.
Well, that was worth $75 to Albert Brekowitz of Warsaw, Poland.
A 1-1. Inside, the runner going to throw down to Sherrill. Safe. Sherrill's in there with a stolen base. Stolen base, Pete Sherrill.
And the second baseman throws it away, and Sherrill steals third. Sherrill steals third. First baseman throws it away, and Sherrill's going to have home, and it's now 14-7.
Way to go, Pete!
Woo! Well, Pete Sherrill stole second. Shaw, the second baseman, was throwing it back to the pitcher, threw a curveball to the pitcher. Bennett dropped it. The first baseman, Edwards, picked it up and threw it way into the past third base. Sherrill slid into third, got up and came home, scored. It's now 14-7.
They're ragging him. Yeah, catcher, you looking good.
All right, Long batting.
Still batting for George Jobin with a 2-1.
The pitch. Low. One ball, no strike. We hope Mr. Jobin can
three balls and one strike.
He's sent in a few.
Three balls. Dawson.
The pitch. Line drive. Base hit. Yes, Steve Long is. He has had 3 for 4. Make that 3 for 4. That's right. Okay, you're right.
Here's Gary McCauley.
First baseman Gary McCauley.
Here's Gary McCauley. And McCauley will be batting for. Oh, Father B.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Jobin didn't win those $25, but we're going to send him a free bottle of Cruex. The 1-0. Tapped up toward the pitcher, over his head. Okay, the second baseman's going to play it through. Just got him. Woo.
Well, after 6 complete innings, the score, Mountain Sales 14, Buford 7, but more importantly, Donnie Hughes wins the Cruex jackpot inning for Albert Brekowitz of Warsaw, Poland, the first one we've had this year, and looks like things are on the way to the win of this first game.
That's right.
We'll be right back after this commercial message. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Van Sant is back with you for the 7th inning. Mountain Sales leads it 14-7. Been a lot of errors here today, but we don't mind.
We don't mind at all.
Except for the ones
that Bill Eichenberg over here.
He's wandering around.
He's wandering around the press box, looking at some of the fans. Oh, McCauley goes through the play, but it was foul.
0-2 the count.
To Mark Edwards.
Mark Edwards.
Kilgore.
Mark Edwards at bat. 0-2 pitch. Bounce to Sherrill at second.
Convenient hop.
Throws on to McCauley. 1 down in the top of the 7th. 2 more. And Mountain Sales has won the first game of this 2-game state championship series. Best 2 out of 3. Thank you, Skip.
Catcher Dino Kilgore.
Now the Mountain Sales fans showing how rowdy they can be.
They can.
Dino Kilgore. First pitch to him is low for a ball.
Kilgore, he's I kind of had a hit today.
1-0 pitch to Kilgore, broken bat, bouncer to short, Gaddy throws, got him.
Yeah. Nice throw, but McCauley, nice play down there.
One more, and Mount DeSales has won one game out of this 3-game set.
Right, it's best 2 out of 3. Cavaliers need to win this first one to get on that right track.
It's smelling victory, looks like, Ernie.
After this game, we'll take a 20.
John Bennett.
We'll take about a 20-25 minute break, and then we'll have the second game of this doubleheader day. First pitch to Bennett is swung on and missed for strike. I'd like to go ahead and tell you fans now that joining me as my leadoff man for the second game will be none other than Bill Eichenberger.
Ball gets away, but no harm, nobody on. I think Bill will enjoy that.
And I'm going to present Bill with the award that we decided on him last night.
Okay, that's right. I think he'll like it.
I don't want to tell any of the fans now, but you know what award I'm talking about.
Oh yes.
Next pitch to Bennett is bounced to Gaddy. His throw to McCauley is it, and the Cavaliers win their first game of this doubleheader, 14-7. Sounds like a football score. So,
no runs on, no hits, and nobody left.
Here comes Smokey.
Game 1, Mount DeSales 14, Buford 7.
Here comes Smokey and the boys.
Here comes Smokey and the boys. The ground crew going to clean it.
The bandit coming out.
Going to clean it up to get ready for the second game of this doubleheader, which could either give Mount DeSales a state title or postpone the winning of the state title till the third game, which will be played tomorrow.
Okay, well, let's hope to say that third game won't be played because
because I won't be here. And John, hello once again. Pete Van Sanders back with you from Luther Williams Field. We're about 10 minutes away from the second game of this doubleheader. Mount DeSales win the first one, 14-7 over Buford. And here, leadoff man of the second game is sports writer for the Macon Telegraph News, Bill Eichenberger. Bill, how are you?
How's it going? I'm fine. I'm a little tired after that first game. I didn't play, but there was so much stuff going on out on the field.
I tell you,
out up here.
You're so right. You get pretty excited watching some of these guys. You know, your team make an error and then come back and recuperate from it, scoring a lot of runs. You can get pretty excited up here. What were your thoughts personally on the outcome of the first game and how you look to the second game?
Well, I think one thing is for sure, you know, Buford cannot play any worse.
Is Bill a guest on the pregame show?
They can't play any worse than they did the first game. They made 9 errors. I'm sure that's the most they've made all year. You know, and I'm sure their coach, you know, they haven't played in like 15 or 16 days. You know, and their coach probably attributed, you know, some of it to that, and you know, some of it to nerves of playing in the first game of a championship game. But they should have all that out of their system now. You know, and I think you'll see a much better Buford team this second game. You know, DeSales, you know, if it hadn't have been for all those errors, it would have been a real close game because they scored 6 unearned runs. You know, you take those six unearned runs away, the score is 8-7. You know, it's a real close game. You know, DeSales played well. They hit the ball super. You know, they had 15 hits. 4 guys had 2 hits. Steve Long had 3 hits. You know, but they didn't play that well in the field either, and they are going to have to improve that too if they're going to sweep this thing today.
Noticing Buford, I picked out a couple of guys, you know, that look like they're playing real good. Tim Jones, center fielder for him, looked like he did a fine job. And the second baseman, Shaw, he hustled after the ball. Sometimes he hustled a little bit too much and dropped it a couple times. But the steal of home by Jones was really a good play there.
Right. I was talking to the guy from the Gwinnett News, the sports editor of the Gwinnett News, Art Bowman, and he said that Tim Jones has, I think this is right, he's stolen 31 out of 32 times. He's been successful stealing this year. He's only been caught 1 time. And that play when he stole home, that was just an outstanding call on the part of that coach at third. He noticed that Tim's hand was bothering him. You know, and he noticed he was kind of looping the ball back to the pitcher. And this kid has outstanding speed. He's an outstanding back for them in football, too. You know, he's a real good all-around athlete, and he noticed that. You know, Tim threw one back, looped it back, and then the second time he did it, he sent him home. You know, and the play at home wasn't even close.
Well, one more question to you. We haven't got any word on Tim Joyner yet, but if I see Billy Hurdle warming up down there with Todd Kite and David Handy. who came into court when Joyner left the game the first time, warming up another pitcher. What do you think this may hurt the batting order for the Cavaliers with Tim not batting cleanup?
Oh, for sure it is. For sure it does. Tim's hitting .430. He's the leading home run and RBI, and it's got to hurt. And it also has to hurt Hurdle. Because Hurdle is thrown to Joyner all year, and you get a new guy behind the plate, it upsets your rhythm, and all that. So if Tim doesn't play, it's gonna that's gonna hurt. We can't help it hurt.
And we haven't heard any word as yet from Chester Pierce. Well, Bill, we'd like to thank you for being our leadoff man for the second game of this doubleheader. And I have the honor, of behalf of Ernie Jones and Skip Carey and myself, to presenting you with Baseball Sports Writer of the Year. Thank you. And we appreciate you, Bill. Thank you a lot.
Appreciate it.
All right, Pete Van Sanders, and my guest and leadoff man has been Bill Eichenberger, who's just been named Baseball Sports Writer of the Year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Van Sanders back with you for the second game of this doubleheader. DeSales is winning the first if you just tuned in, 14-7. And now for the play-by-play of the first inning of the second game, Ernie Jones.
All right, the second pitch from Hurdle is low. His first one was over, and it's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Good to have Bill Eichenberger on the extra innings show. He's a real nice fella. We all appreciate him being here. The 1-1 is swung on, miss. Whiffing in the wind for that one. I went down in their dugout, and they were not down at all. They were up and around. They were ready to play the second game. The next pitch is hit slowly to Gaddy. He cannot make the play. Has a second official scorekeeper George Jobin about what that would be. E6. So Tim Jones reaches on the error by David Gaddy.
Gaddy may have charged a little too much and it bounced right in his face.
It's like it took a bad hop, Pete.
Took a bad hop, but George Jobin, he's not too gracious on his calls. He says E6.
Pull away down to first base, and Jones is going to dig for 3. He's going to be in there with a slide, head first, Pete Rose style. Wild throw on to first base, so it's an E1, which enables him to get all the way to third base, and so we got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And Beatrice right off the bat with a runner on base.
Running in scoring position.
Delivers. High pop back this way, but
Moving in.
off the stop at the side. Really, there's some Buford girls down there. There's a time up in the booth.
Some more bad news for Cavalier fans. Tim Joyner's not playing the second game. He left the first game about the 4th or 5th inning. But David Handy's come on, and he's catching the second game.
That's right, I failed to mention that. Go ahead, Pete.
In the first game, Jones, the runner at third, stole home. So, let's see.
There's a ball tag, but I think Oots has got it. He does. And the runner from third tags and scores. We've got a 1-0 ball game. Sacrifice fly, RBI to Oots. This will bring up first baseman Mark Edwards. First baseman Mark Edwards. One away. Here's Edwards. Oots had a good play on that ball. First pitch from Hurdle is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, I'm glad to hear Eichenberger won the Sports Writer of the Year. Next pitch is tag to left center. Oots has got it. He was over backing him up. But it's 2 away. Another fly ball. So 2 away now. And this will the catcher Dino Kilgore. Dan King down there doing a good job flashing them legs.
Along with Donna Sheridan.
Yes, sir, Betty. Swung on, miss. Kilgore. Fastball.
Kilgore catch a little ragging from some fans in Mount Southside.
He's not exactly their favorite.
Dino, as you may have guessed, was the star of the old Flintstone cartoon.
Yes. The next pitch to him. High fly ball. Let's see if Mahoney has a play. He might. Over by the rail. He's got it! Oh, I don't believe it.
A diving catch. Umpire Dutch Renner right there on top of it.
Yes, sir. Mahoney stayed with it. The ball was doing all kind of tricks in the field. Go, David! Called it for out number 3. So they pick up a 1 run on no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. They played a half of an inning and a score.
It's a beautiful
Wolves 1 and Cavaliers nothing. 1 error.
Go, David!
Mahoney leads off, and as it happens so often, the guy who makes a great catch leads off the inning. Cantrell on the mound. Delivers. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Good to see you. Right, a friend of mine here today, Rusty McConnell, fine ball player. He played over at Willingham. The pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. A rather Mark Smith, a great ball player. And he was picked to either play with Kansas City Royals or the Los Angeles Dodgers, but chose family life. Seeing his wife, I can't blame him. Now the pitch is high. 3 balls and no strikes. So Cantrell right away falls behind the leadoff batter. 3-0. He's over. Mahoney thought it was ball 4, and he was halfway down to first base. Might have to see Skip Stefano over some more Cokes later on in the game. The pitch is swung on, drilled center field, but Tim Jones got it for out number 1. He can't hit it any better, but right at the center fielder. 1 away now. This brings up David Gaddy. Shortstop David Gaddy. Gaddy had a good first game. He made the only error at the shortstop first half of the inning. The pitch to Gaddy is swung on high fly ball. First baseman going to have some trouble, but he's got it. Hat came off and everything. Tell him to come over here, Skip. How much are they, Skip?
35. 35 long.
Center fielder Craig Pugh. Okay, Pugh coming up here. 2 away. 2 away here for Craig Pugh. It's Coke. I want 2 Cokes. The pitch swung on, drilled to the second baseman. Got a beat on it. Throws. Got him. Good play down there by the second baseman. Cavaliers up and down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We made to the top of the second. Wolves 1, Cavaliers nothing. It is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Van Sanders back with you for the second inning. John Bennett leading it off for Buford. Hurdle's first pitch to him was swung on and missed.
Who that like? Hot mayonnaise.
That's right. It's like Hurdle's first pitch was a good fastball that Bennett didn't even see. 0-1, and the dirt ends it at 1-1.
Funny though, Hurdle's got a no-hitter going and he's losing.
Happens. Next pitch by Hurdle is popped down the first base line. McCauley catches it 3 steps in foul territory. 1 gone.
Michael Shaw is going to be the batter. Second baseman, Michael Shaw.
Michael Shaw, second baseman, good quick athlete for Buford. Played a fine first game. Hurdle's first pitch to Shaw, high and tight for a ball.
You notice down there, TV fans were televising the second game of the Frisco, $9.95 down the Frisco line.
Oh! Hurdle's next pitch is swung on and missed by Shaw, ends it at 1-1.
Donald Sherry and Dean Kingdom with hats on.
Jimmy Jones, Ernie Jones doing a little bird watching. Next pitch to Shaw is bounced right up the middle for a base hit.
There's a hit.
Yes, there is a hit.
That's going to really hurt the Cavaliers not having John in the lineup.
Yeah, it is. Hate to see that, Ernie.
Third baseman, Tommy Rowley.
Tommy Rowley, third baseman up now, with a runner at first and 1 out. Buford leads, top of the second, 1-0. Hurdle's throw over. Shaw's back.
He liked the balk that time. I thought I saw a balk, but it wasn't called. You know, we got that umpiring crew that calls all those balks out there now.
Hurdle getting back, putting his foot in the rubber, throwing over again, but Shaw's back.
Joe McDaniel told me before the game that this is going to be tough going over to first base with his umpiring crew. They're real conscious.
Hurdle goes over there again.
In fact. Closer that time. Getting his uniform dirty.
He's trying to keep the fast man over close. Shaw is going, but that's foul back. Oh, if we had a net, we had a play.
Oh yes, there's the net.
Skip Stephen looked like he had a little bit too much to drink last night.
Not me, the wild party.
Milk.
Yes,
He's a big fan of Elsie the cow. I like Beauregard myself.
Hurdle throwing over, Shaw's back.
I don't know how many of you caught it over at the mall. You know, Elsie and Beauregard were there, the cows. Skip Stefano, myself, and Pete Van Sanders went out there to see him.
Rowley was hit way deep. Oots under it. He's got it. 2 outs now. Shaw still at first.
That's him.
Hurdle throws over but doesn't get him.
Up in the booth with us is none other than Father Cuddy. How's everything, Father? Cool.
Joe Thompson, the batter. Shaw going. Handy's throw way wide of the mark. Handy's throw was way wide of the mark. Thank you. Stolen base. Shaw. So now Thompson batting with a 1-0 count, 2 outs and runner at second. Hurdle's pitch, swung on and missed. Another good fastball.
Hurdle's coming after with a fastball. And more one.
I think I'm going to ask Father John Cuddy to bless this game before Buford runs away with it. 1-1 pitch. Shaw stealing third. Handy throws it into left field, and it's 2-0. He
threw the ball at the top of his hand. Stolen base and an E2.
I think Buford figures that Handy's a new catcher. He came in for Jordan, so they're going to try to steal. He steals third. Handy throws it into left field, and Shaw scores on the error. So Thompson now batting with 2 outs, a 1-2 count, nobody on. Whoa!
Little chin music. Way the stand's going, might have another one tomorrow.
Evens the count at 2-2. He struck him out. But Buford comes up with another run. So after after 1.5 innings, the score of Buford 2, Mountain Sales 0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Van Sanders back with you. By him in a second. Steve Horn leading it off for the Cavaliers. Cantrell's first pitch to him is in the dirt for ball 1. Mountain Sales behind early, 2-0. By him in a second. Next pitch to Horn, drilled right field. The right fielder comes up with it.
Good hit there, Pete. But the right fielder just had to get up under it.
Didn't get enough of it.
Yep.
So 1 gone, and here's Donna Oots, the left fielder.
There goes Susan Phillips back to the dugout. Hi, Susan. Left fielder, Donnie Oots.
Donnie who? Oots. Cantrell's first pitch to Oots. Here's a call strike on the outside corner. Cantrell's 0-1 pitch to Oots. Swung on, bounced to short. Shortstop. Drops it. Throws, no play, throws it away. Into the dugout. Oots has got second.
Error out there.
All right. That could be a double error. That's what I thought.
2 errors.
Let's give the shortstop a double error on that play.
A fielding error and a throwing error.
He failed to come up with the ball, and then Oots was.
Thank you, Mr. Jover.
Oots was already down the line, and he threw it in. He threw it into the dugout.
Keep us in line.
What's the home run jackpot in?
Bottom of the 4th.
Yeah. You got your two-outs coming up.
Home run jackpot inning will be the bottom of the 4th. But right now, more importantly, Pete Sherrill is batting with a runner at second. Pete Sherrill, second baseman. Oots at second.
Go, Pete!
1 out. Cantrell's pitch to Sherrill's high and tight for a ball. Cantrell working pretty fast out there.
sure is.
He was working pretty fast. He got a runner on. He slowed down a little bit.
Cheryl had a good game the first time.
Next pitch to Cheryl. Right down the middle for a call strike. Let's go, Pete. 1-1 pitch to Cheryl. A little low in the outside corner. 2-1 to count on Cheryl. Remember, fans, the correct home run jackpot will be the bottom of the fourth inning.
They had a winner in that first game.
Next pitch to Cheryl is bounced to first. Let's see if Pete's going to beat it. Yeah! Oh! Called him out. Pete Cheryl to me looked like he touched the bag before the first baseman, Edwards, got over there to him.
Oh, man, he was
Skip Step.
Tie to me. Tie goes to the run.
Skip Stefano says no way, but Edwards running over and stretching out the glove. Here's a word from the holy man. Father John Cuddy says he was safe. Here's Steve Long with Ooch at third. Long singles to center field.
Go, Donnie!
So give Steve Long his fourth RBI in 2 games, and it's now 2-1.
Steve Long must have took some extra hitting practice because he's up there swinging away and coming up
daddy
with the base
touch
hit.
last night.
First baseman Gary McCauley.
Ooch moved to third on the controversial bouncer by Cheryl, which Cheryl almost beat out, and then Steve Long's just singled home Donnie Ooch, so it's now 2-1. Here's Gary McCauley, 2 outs, runner first.
2-1 score.
Cantrell's pitch to McCauley, a little tight.
We'll see if we can get George Joven over to do a inning or so.
Think you'll send Steve.
Cantrell's 1-0 pitch to McCauley, swung on and missed. Ball gets away, but not far enough.
And your Coca-Colas ain't what they used to be. They put more ice in here than they do drink.
Yeah, I know it.
Gary Brantley got his trumpet out today. 1-1 pitch to McCauley, bounced to short. Gonna go to second, and they force Steve Long coming down. But after 2 innings, Cavaliers are behind now by only 1, 2-1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the play-by-play of 3rd inning, Ernie Jones.
Thank you. Pitch to Maddox is swung on, missed. Strike 1. Hurdle.
Way to go, Billy! Go, Billy!
Skip Stefano there with a little encouragement. The 0-1. Tap. Third baseman. Foul. Had the mic on. Just forgot about it. George Strowman looked over here and said, what in the heck's going on? So Hurdle's quickly out in front. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. On a foul bat, look out.
Where's the net, Ernie?
Bill Eichenberger, souvenir time.
No, we had it there in 1 game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, Mr. Jordan, how about doing an out before you leave? How about battle? Just do a battle.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That was close. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We'll do the next battle.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Do the next one.
1-2. Swung on hit. Foul Mahoney into left field, base hit. Mahoney Light that came up with it.
No, let Mr. Jordan sit down.
So, on the first base with a hit, Jimmy Maddox, and here with the batter, it's my honor to present to you the voice of WMAZ himself, Mr. George Joven.
Mr. Joven, we got Tim Jones up, center fielder, so it's yours now.
How did Jones do in the first game?
Jones had a good game.
Did real well the first game.
Who's that on second? Jimmy Maddox? Or on first?
Maddox on first.
Okay. Hurdle goes to first one time. I believe they're going to try to run all game long on David Handy because without Tim Joyner back there, they're just going to try David Handy until the sophomore shows them he can get him out. Runners going, balls hit the center field on the line. Hughes back, I don't know if he'll catch up to it. He doesn't. It's over his head. Bouncing all the way to the wall, about 380 feet. Maddox around third, he'll score. Into third base, standing up is the batter. Who was that? Jones?
Yeah.
So Jones triples to dead center field, and that ought to be the last I call for you because that just cost you a run.
That's all right. Jones came up to the plate looking like he was ready to knock in the run anyway. So.
And they had the run at first going. It didn't matter. He hit the ball so far, but had Jones missed it,
I think Q may be playing up. I think Q may be playing up a little bit too far.
This Buford team really can hit the. They can really hit the baseball. There's no doubt about it. Buford's ahead now 3-1. Jones is on third base, and pitcher is Jimmy Cantrell, little right-hander at the bat. Jones leads off third. Cantrell drills one foul down the third base line. Thump off the fence.
Mr. Kevin, what do you think about winning a free bottle of Truex?
That's a real nice prize. That's a real nice prize. Billy Hurdle gets the ball.
Doing fine. Mary Jane Casey. Rick Wimberly, everybody doing fine.
Oh, yeah, everybody's fine.
All Cavalier fans out there, I hear.
Yes, everybody's Cavalier fan. Nobody's out. We're in the top of the third. Monticello's trailing 3-1. Hurdle stretching. Looks at Jones at third, delivers. Foul tip, and Handy holds onto it. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes.
Hancock said before the game yesterday that Buford's power may not matter a whole lot because of the size of this ballpark, but they haven't hit any out, but the power has mattered. They hit some shots to the wall.
Oh, yeah. If they were playing at Morgan Field, they'd have had 5 home runs, I would imagine, by now, if we were playing over at Morgan Field today. So this is keeping them in the ballpark, and better to have a man on second or third with a double or triple than trotting around with a home run. Hurdle again stretching, 2 strikes to count. Cantrell fouls it back to the screen.
Andy looked like he's having a little trouble behind the plate.
Well, he is. How many games has he caught for this year?
About 2.
And only when he got way far ahead, like against Twiggs County? Right. So he's a sophomore, and he's in a tough position in the state championship. It's real tough. But he'll throw a couple of them out. If they keep running, he's going to get the kind of practice he needs. Hurdle's back on the mound now. Stretches. Right-handed batter Cantrell waiting up the middle. Gaddy has a little trouble with it. Up, throwing. It's not. Yes, it is in time. Umpire called him safe. Then changed his mind and called him out. So Gaddy had a little trouble handling it. Winds up throwing him out. On your scorecard, it goes 6-3, and the runner holds third base.
Gaddy smothered it in the dirt, came up with it, rifled it over. Umpire changed his mind, but
Billy Hurdle wouldn't want the ball anymore.
Really? I think Hurdle may be a little bit happy about that out instead of having runners on the corners.
This Mark Edwards didn't play in the first game, did he?
Yeah, he did. He's first baseman. This is his second game at first.
I didn't realize he was batting left-handed the first game, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
First pitch is the ball. Hurdle just generally throws the fastball and then mixes the curveball in with it.
He likes to get, if he gets ahead 0-2 or 1-2, he may come in with a curve.
There's one drilled to right.
Steve Long.
Right at Long. Yeah. Runner back to third. He doesn't tag up. Hit it hard again. Buford's really hitting it hard this game. Dino hit a shot in that first game, first time he was up to the wrong field that Donnie Utes ran down, but Dino Kilgore can hit the ball.
He really can, and if they could get a little break here in the infield, maybe a little tough hopper, I think they could get Jones in from third, 2 outs, he'll be going on.
Utes, with nobody out and a runner on third, Utes has pitched well. Foul fly, Mahoney's chasing it. I don't know, yes, he's underneath it, catches it. That's 2 nice plays by Mahoney this game. And Hurdle's out of the inning, only 1 run scores.
So, only 1 run scores, 3 guys drop their hats. Mahoney catches the ball, though. So after 2.5 to score, Buford comes up with another one. 3-1 Buford.
Here's Handy. Appreciate George Dillman coming over and doing an inning. Finished out that inning for me. Had a hot dog I had to finish munching down on.
I really enjoyed doing that inning with George Dillman.
The 3, just by and no harm nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes. 3-1 our score. Have a little rivalry down there between fans. Little thrill down there as Kilgore applauded himself. Cavalier fans have been on Kilgore's case all day, and Kilgore turned around and applauded himself.
Dino Kilgore, the star of the old Flintstone cartoon.
I tell you, Cavaliers are hurting without Joyner in there. He's up now. He might be all right. He's got a hand heavily bandaged. Pitch to Handy is inside. Evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ray Hughes, an electrician's man, did a good job over there on the Rockets today. Did you see the Rockets go on?
I know, I heard about it. People talking about how to make it.
Took him out on a high fastball. Well, I just believe it's just a matter of time before we get to Cantrell. That's just all there is to it. Third baseman David Mahoney. 3-1 our score.
I agree
on second. Third, rather.
I agree with you on that, Ernie. I think it'll be just a matter of time, and he'll just kindle down and start slapping him out of the park.
Little woo's going on down there, but can't underestimate the Cavaliers team because it's 3-1.
Some of them Buford straight changers are a little rowdy.
The pitch to Mahoney is hit up second base. Good play by second baseman. Throws.
Not this
He does
time.
not get him. He does not even throw. Mahoney beats it out on an infield variety type hit.
Edwards, the first baseman, Shaw came up with the ball. He was waving Edwards, telling him to go over and cover the bag. Edwards looked over his shoulder, saw Mahoney chuck it down, and he kind of said, well, let's just let him have this one. Because he did not at all want to get in Big Dave Mahoney's way. Here's Dave Gaddy, Ernie.
Shortstop David Gaddy.
Let's go, David!
Gaddy flew out his last time up.
From where?
The pitch swung on, foul, over in the seats. Somebody will run it down.
He flew out from where?
No, he didn't fly out. He
hit a pop up.
No balls, one strike.
Thought they might have flew him in between games.
No. The pitch. Swung on line drive, base hit up the middle. All right, we're going to have runners at first, and runners came, the ball gets away.
Ball gets away from Jones.
He's going to score. All right, Gaddy's racing for third. He's going to be in there standing.
All right, let's go, David. Yeah. Woo!
A hit, and then an error. Allows Gaddy to get over to third.
Come on, big man, let's hear you. Talk about it, talk about it.
I don't want him coming up here. 3-2 our score. Craig Few in. Last time up, grounded out.
Boy, that ball Gaddy hit. It took a big bounce over center fielder's head.
Just a few swung off foul tip.
Let's go, Craig. Gaddy's at third now, Ernie.
I have to hand it to Smokey, the ground screw keeper out here. He really did an outstanding job on the field today.
Smokey and his partner, the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit, the ground crew keepers.
That's right. Sally Field down there.
Don't forget little Sambo.
Yeah.
He was with him today, too.
The 0-1. That just missed. Evens it at 1 ball, 1 strike. Still some fans sitting out there under the Coke sign. Out there in right center.
But there 3 looked like pushed one of them off.
Yeah.
Maybe it was for Buford.
The 1-1.
Yeah! It's
Gaddy's score and tied his ball game up. Base hit.
Pitcher blowing up.
And we've got a tie ball game here at Luther Williams. There's going to be a conference on the mound.
I can see him strolling up here.
Looks like we're right, Ernie. Looks like the pitcher's getting a little shook up here this inning.
There have been some balls hit from off Cantrell that were well hit, but right out to people. And I knew it was just a matter of time before they start falling in.
Oh, yes. That's right, Ernie. Ernie Jones called it at the beginning of the inning.
Designated hitter Steve Horn.
Let's go, Steve!
Tell you what, I've had 4 Cokes up here today. Going down nice and smooth.
One hot dog. One hot dog.
One hot dog. Mr. Horn is tagged. Right field. Right fielder under it. He's got it. For out number 2.
And that's the 3rd time Steve Horn's done that today, I believe, or the second.
Second time. He's flown out twice. Debbie Hannah's going to fly out there and get a ball. How you doing today, Debbie? Well, up here, it looks like she's doing mighty fine. Left over, Donnie Hughes. Donnie Hughes, a big favorite over there in Buford.
Really?
Yes. The pitch. Hughes fouls one back up this way. Let's see if the catcher Kilgore's got a play on it. He's got it.
Kilgore, what a hot dog.
Take it to your mama. Kilgore's doing a couple of ovations down there.
Your mama, your mama. So after 3 complete innings,
got tie game, 3-3.
I'll do it.
Here was the
I'll do it.
Here is the play-by-play for the 4th inning. My man and yours, Pete Van Sanders.
All right, thank you, Ernie. John Bennett leading off.
Billy A!
4th inning for Buford. Things getting a little hot and heavy around here. Buford fans yelling in the press box. We yelling back down at them. Hurdle's first pitch to Bennett is a strike. His next pitch is foul back.
Nice play by Handy off the counter.
Bennett in the hole, 0-2. And the fans are giving Handy a big trouble about being big and fat. All right, Father John Cuddy about to leave the booth. Do you have any parting words for us, Father?
Amen.
All right. 0-2 pitch by Hurdle on the way to Bennett. Oh! Bounces away.
These Buford fans getting all over David Handy down there.
That's right. Fans are yelling at Handy, but Cavaliers came back to tie it up in the bottom of the 3rd, 3-3. 1-2 pitch. This is high and tight, evens the count at 2-2. Two pitch to Bennett. Drilled left center field. Donnie Oots has got it. 1 down.
Hit the ball well, but right it is. Here's Michael Shaw, second baseman. Second baseman, Michael Shaw.
Shaw, the second baseman, up now. The Cavaliers coming and tie this up. Huh? The Cavaliers come out and tie this thing up real quick, right? They're not out of it.
That's right. Shaw's in there. The pitch. It's outside. Go ahead, Pete. 1 ball, no strike.
All right. 1 ball, no strike count on Shaw. 1 down. Tie game 3-3, top of the 4th. 1-0 pitch to Shaw. Swung. 1-1 to count.
Shaw trying to hit that downtown.
Hurdle.
The other way, this place.
Hurdle comes through. With a fastball. His next pitch is high and tight for a ball. 2-1 to count. One pitch, line center field. Craig Pugh can't get it. Bounces in front of him. Base hit for Shaw. Here's Tommy Rowley.
Third baseman Tommy Rowley.
Hurley throwing over Shaw's back.
What time is it? What time you got?
Hey! Woo! Good play by David Hinton!
Let's go, David!
I tell you what.
Talk about it, Buford.
David Handy has been, ever since he came into the ball game, in the first game, he's been catching a lot of ridicule from the Buford fans about the way he's been throwing the ball. Hurdle's next pitch to Rowley is bounced to second. Pete Sherrill throws out Rowley for the 3rd out. But let me tell you about David Handy. He's been catching a lot of slack. He made a bad throw earlier, which allowed a run to score. But the throw was right down the middle. Shaw, a quick man, trying to steal second, and Handy threw him out. So that's all for
Rules, no rules on 1 hit. No errors, no errors.
That's all for Buford in the top of the 4th. So after 3.5 to score, Buford 3, Mountain Sales 3. Pete Sherrill leads off the bottom of the 4th for the Cavaliers with a base hit right between short and second, right up the middle. Here's Steve Long with a runner at first, nobody out. First pitch to Long, low for a ball. Let's go, Steve! Steve Long 1-0 pitch to him is low again. 2-0 to count. Kilgore going out to have a talk with Cantrell, and here comes the head coach, Andy Hancock. We're having a conference on the mound. Chester Pierce, coach of the Cavaliers, talking it over with Long, who today in 2 games has 4 RBIs, Skip.
Well, yeah, Steve's having a real good game. He had a real good first game, went 3 for 4. He's already got a hit in this game here. He's looking real good today. He's really hitting the ball.
That's right.
Coming in the clutch. Let's go, Steve! I feel sure he'll get a hit here.
I tell you, Skip, this is the kind of game that makes you bite your fingernails off.
You ain't kidding, and them Buford spectators down there getting me a little hot under the collar, too.
I'm down to the quick on mine.
2-0 pitch to Long is foul back.
Oh, God, here comes the board.
Count now at 2-1.
As Ernie Jones kicks it down this way. The guy. Oh!
Press box fall apart, folks.
They don't make them like they used to.
Next pitch to Long is foul back.
Let's go,
We have had more balls fouled up here when we don't have a net.
Evens a count at 2-2.
The net got confiscated.
Is that green stuff in there?
Green stuff in my pants.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Steve Long. Had a hit his last time up.
And an RBI with that hit. Sherrill at first. Whoa, that one a little tight on Long's face.
Well, mess up that boy's face. You had to talk to me.
Full count on Steve Long now with Sherrill at first, nobody out. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 4th.
Steve Long, no Robert Redford, but he don't want to have his face rearranged.
The home run jackpot inning was supposed to be the bottom of the 4th, but it's been changed to the bottom of the 5th. Oh! Struck Steve Long out on a fastball. Here's Gary McCauley. One at first, 1 out.
First baseman Gary
I
McConnell.
think he caught Steve looking on that one, Pete.
A good pitch. Outside, Steve Long couldn't believe it.
First pitch to McCauley. Kilgore can't hold it. There's a almost hit McCauley in the head. Almost hit McCauley in the head, and Sherrill was going, and he's still second. So Sherrill's at second, 1 out. Count on McCauley. 1 ball, no strikes. On the on-deck circle, the big man in this game, David Handy.
That's right, Handy redeemed himself. Nice throw down there for second base.
The 1-0 to McCauley. Line drive. Knocked down by Shaw, but couldn't throw out McCauley. Sherrill goes to third, so runners on the corners with 1 out.
Let's go, Big Dave!
For David Handy. Runners on the corners, so 1 out for David Handy.
Catcher number 16, David Handy. Go, Handy man!
Let's go, Big Dave!
Handy got a chance here. Time call. Kilgore saying something to Cantrell. Buford fans saying Handy's a strikeout, an easy out. Let's see how he handles Cantrell. Runs on the corners with 1 out. Cantrell stepping off.
He's worried about it.
I believe Cantrell's a little bit scared to pitch to Handy.
Blowing up a little.
Handy.
Getting a little shaky.
David Boog Handy. Oh. Handy swinging and fouling it back.
Handy.
Wait for your pitch, Dave.
He plays all 3 sports, football and basketball, and all favorite sport, baseball.
0-1 to count to Handy. Runners on the corners, 1 down. 0-1 to Handy is a line drive. Knocked down by the shortstop. They force McCauley at second.
A run scores.
Run scores. Handy is safe at first. Did I give him an RBI on that, Skip, or not? Or did you say fielder's choice?
Give him an RBI.
Give Handy an RBI.
Third baseman David Mahoney.
Give Handy an RBI. So Dave Handy comes through. So Handy's at first, 2 outs. Here's Mahoney. Cantrell's first pitch to Mahoney's foul back. Let's go, Big Dave.
I want to see over there. Skip Stefano Bull. Skip Stefano fan club down there.
We're standing up. Next pitch to Mahoney. It's low. Evens the count at 1-1. The bottom of the 5th inning will be our home run Truex home run jackpot, not the bottom of the 4th. McCauley corks one to left field. A jumping catch by Tim Jones, the left fielder. And that's all, the center field, excuse me. And that's all for Mount DeSales in the 5th. Or the 4th.
1 run on 2 hits.
1 run on 2 hits. And after 4 innings, the score, Mount DeSales 4, Buford 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the play-by-play of the 5th inning, and in the bottom of the 5th inning, it's Truex home run jackpot time. Ernie Jones.
Thank you, Pete. The leadoff batter for Buford takes the first pitch inside, went down around his kneecaps. Joe Thompson batting. Last time up, he struck out. The 1-0 is over. Oh, I don't believe that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You calling that a ball?
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll be there.
He's blimp down there taking pictures. Uh-oh. Good view.
Wait a minute, that man back in here.
This is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, Billy A!
Little encouragement from Skip Stefano. Ian King laying out down there with a beautiful leg. 2-1. Swung on tap down to McCauley. Hurdle comes over to cover. He's there. It goes 3-1. Let's put out. He brings up shortstop Jimmy Maddox, who singled his last time up and later scored. Shortstop Jimmy Maddox. Maddox sending in.
Not let you tired of.
Getting ready. Pitch is swung on, miss. Strike 1. No Braves action tonight. Tomorrow night they will be taking on the Chicago Cubs in Chicago at Wrigley Field. The 0-1 is over. Woo! And Maddox is going to take a walk. He's going to take a walk out behind the circle. That's a curveball. He tried to get out of the way of it and it was over the plate.
Go, Billy A!
No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Yes. Billy Hurdle just came right back to you.
Did you hear
Tim Jones?
Did you hear the news, Ernie? Ted Turner is going to put a dome over Atlanta Stadium. So the next time the Reds and Dodgers come to town, there won't be any home runs hit out of the park.
Okay. Well, Jones just swung at the first pitch. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is swung on miss.
Woo! Way to go, Billy A!
He's really coming right back. He struggled first couple innings, but he's bearing down and bending his back and just coming right down to it. Woo, the people down there today. The 0-2 swung, foul back, look out. That'd gum if we had a dang net.
No, you see it. That's the only way he can hit it is backwards.
Skip Stefano down there. He's got that new book coming out, the familiar Skip Stefano quotations, such as, got him out of that time, and only place he can hit it is backwards. The 0-2. Swung over and struck him out.
Caught him licking on that one.
He struck out the last two.
Excuse me.
Oh, I don't believe it. Hurdle just bared down and said, buddy, I'm going to get these guys out, and that's what he did. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Zeros across the board.
Excuse me on that one.
That's all right. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning and our score. Cavaliers 4, Wolves 3. Pitch to Gaddy. A swung on hit to the third baseman. Long throw. Throws it away. It's going to be all the way back to the fence. Gaddy is in there. With the hit, we have to go through with it. It's an error. E6. David Gaddy. We didn't pull nobody out for the home run jackpot inning on that one, but Pete Van Sanders is pulling the one out now. Who we got, Pete? Center fielder Craig Pugh.
Craig Pugh will be batting for. Oh, here's, of course, Sister Elizabeth. How nice to draw Sister Elizabeth's name out in the last game of the year.
That's right.
Let's go, Craig! So Sister Elizabeth has a chance to win $25 in the Goodies home run. Excuse me, $50. $50 in the Goodies, which is sponsored by Cruex home run jackpot.
Okay, we're back with you. What inning is this? Bottom of the fifth?
Bottom of the fifth.
I've got the bottom of the sixth.
Sorry, Ernie, it's the bottom of the fifth.
Wish it was the bottom of the sixth.
The pitch. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Who's he batting for? Who'd you say?
Sister Elizabeth.
Sister Elizabeth. Threw out the first ball today.
Ernie Jones drinking a little B&O on the side over there.
Oh! He tried to win the Crew X for Sister Elizabeth. I don't know what Sister Elizabeth's going to do if she loses with a bottle of Crew X, but she gives it to the yard man or something, you know.
Home run swing now.
The 3-2. Walton. I tell you what, Pete, you take over while I go check on this thing since I got the bottom of the sixth.
Okay. Ernie Jones.
I figured what...
Oh, Ernie gets it before he gets up. Okay, we're straight.
Number 5, Steve Horn.
Steve Horn will be batting for... Oh, Smokey, the yard man. The ground crew man.
Yeah.
Horn knocks it into right field. Here comes Gaddy. He'll score. They're going to try to get Pugh at third, but he's safe. It's now 5-3. Gaddy scores on Horn's single.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah! And Pugh goes all the way to third, from first to third.
Listen to the bell!
No home run there for Smokey, the ground crew keeper here at Luther Williams.
Left fielder, Donnie.
But Smokey, however you do win your consolation prize of a bottle of Cruex.
I found out what my problem was. First of all, I had it on the wrong page.
Here's Donnie Hughes. Donnie Hughes batting for Dan King.
Yes.
Donnie Hughes
the winner last time.
Yes. Who? Dan King could have her some money.
Can Donnie Hughes repeat? Does lightning strike twice? Ooch won it for Albert Brickowitz last inning. Ooch is bunting this inning.
Where is it?
And he bunts it foul. 1-1 to count on Ooch.
Wanted to know where it was. Umpire pointed on the ground and said, there it is.
You gotta go back there.
Okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still some people out there in that Coke sign and the scoreboard out there. Pretty good crowd. Attendance of 11,271.
Shut the door.
Donnie Hughes, once again, up in the Craig's home run jackpot inning.
The one
he drills one!
Drills one! Left center! Oh, yes! The center fielder catches it. Craig Pugh tags and comes home. Makes it a 6-3 ball game.
All right, let's give Oots an RBI on a sacrifice fly. It's now 6-3, as Ernie Jones just told you. Horn holds up at first.
When that ball first started out, it looked like we might have another winner.
But
second baseman Pete Sherrill.
Oots.
Second baseman Pete Sherrill.
Let's go, Pete!
Oots didn't get under it enough, but so it gives Pete Sherrill a chance to win some money for who is this name here?
It looks like Mr. George Raymond Hughes, Ray Hughes' father.
Oh, Big Raymond. Raymond Hughes got a chance to win $50. And up at bat for him, Pete Sherrill, with 1 out and a runner first. Pete Sherrill pops it up. That's why he'll go to the catcher. He won't have a play.
On my head.
Off the roof out in the parking lot. Bounces around, same 2 black guys out there fighting for it. And here comes a white guy, and it's Oreo time in the parking lot.
Excuse me, I've heard that somewhere before.
Let's go, Pete!
So it's even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pete Sherrill batting for Raymond Hughes, senior. Sherrill back in there. The pitch. Ooh, took his kneecap around.
Made him out that time, Ernie.
That's right. I think that it's skipping that your book coming out next month.
Yes, it's supposed to if the editors and everything meet, and it's supposed to be out sometime next month, within the next 2 months.
The 2-1 is tapped off off the pitcher's glove up toward the shortstop. I don't think they're going to have a play. He throws, but he doesn't, and he's safe.
Both runners safe.
He threw anyway. Give him a base hit. Infield kind.
Skip, did you do your footnotes and block quotes and bibliographies right, or do you just not care?
Right fielder Steve Long.
I'm pretty sure I did them right. I got people checking over and make sure everything's right and in order.
I heard Sister Grace Marie helped you out a good bit on that.
Yes, you did, Ernie. Real big help to me.
Well, it looks like this one, Steve Long's going to be batting for Alfonso Philpott here today.
Alfonso Philpott.
Let's go, Steve!
That was a nifty play by Kilgore. The ball hit his mitt, he dropped it, and he jumped up and looked around, and it was sitting on top of the plate.
Strange things happen out here.
Alfonso Philpott used to play for Rennes. That was Rennes' downfall this year, and he's a Cavalier fan at heart, and he sent his name in it. We drew out Alfonso's name out. So good luck, Alfonso. You got a chance to win $50 with Steve Long at bat.
Let's go, Steve!
Steve Long, he's hitting the ball well. Each time up. Hit up toward the mound. Gonna go to third for the force. Back to first. Safe. So it's a fielder's choice. And Long's over at first base. And Sherrill's out at second. First baseman Gary McCauley.
Here's Gary McCauley. And Gary McCauley will be batting for. Let's see who's going to draw out here. Bill Eichenberger. McCauley hits a shot.
Could be trouble.
Base hit.
One run will score. McLaw's going to be held at third. And it looked like Bennett just lost the ball in the air.
Give McCauley a double. And an RBI. McCauley was batting for Bill Eichenberger, and he put a charge in one. And Bennett lost it.
Well, we got somebody else scored. Sherrill scored. Down a second, McCauley.
Here's David Handy. And David Handy will be batting for...
Catcher David Handy.
Handy will be batting for Donna Sheridan.
Yes. That ball was well hit. But the left fielder's got it. Oh, that ball took off. It looked like we might have had a winner.
Well, no winner in the next home run jackpot. But Cavaliers do
pick up 3 runs.
Pick up 3 runs, and they now lead after 5, 7-3. Pete Van Sanders back with you, and Skip Stefano's going to join me for the 6th inning. Hurdle's first pitch to Cantrell is popped in foul territory. David Mahoney makes his third catch in foul territory today, and both of them have been tremendous catches. He caught that one in the on-deck circle of Buford.
He did. Caught that, did 4 sides, straddle hops, and did a somersault.
One gone.
First baseman Mark Edwards.
What do you think about it, Skip?
I love it. It's getting close.
A lot of people don't know it, but Skip Stefano is also a gourmet cook.
Hurdle's first pitch to Edwards is bounced to Sherrill. Throw to first. He's out.
Let's go, Billy! Keep it up!
17 catcher Dino Kilgore.
Let's go, Big Daddy!
A bouncer over McCauley's hit, out of the way of a diving McCauley into right field.
McCauley almost had another great
base hit for Kilgore.
That's right, Skip. He's already had a couple of great catches down there at first base. Almost had him another one. Because Ernie's over there biting on his pen, trying to get it to work.
These pens, they just...
Don't eat it, Ernie. We'll be through in just a little bit and you can go home and eat supper.
Here's left fielder John Bennett.
Left fielder John Bennett. Bonnie Anthony's looking mighty fine walking down there.
First pitch to Bennett's fire back off the roof out the parking lot.
Russell Joyner, Tim Joyner's dad, out today. He's right here at Sunset. We'll just edit that. Which $5 I can't see. Got it in my nose. Uh-oh.
Next pitch to Bennett is Clark deep to left field, but Donnie Hoots has got it. And that's it. For Buford in the 6th. At the 5.5 score. Mount DeSale 7, Buford 3. Dave Mahoney getting ready to lead it off for the Cavaliers. Bottom of the 6th.
Mahoney has blown out twice in the 7th.
Cantrell's first pitch to him is a strike. Mahoney.
Looking Buford fan walking down the stairs.
Oh yes, oh yes. Mahoney's made 3 excellent catches in foul territory today.
Yes, Mahoney's an excellent ball player, both with the bat and the glove.
Bouncer at third. Long throw, he got it.
That throw had an arch in it. It looked like a softball going in.
Dave Gaddy.
This may be the last time Cavalier fans will see this great team batting again this year because it's the bottom of the 6th.
Go, David! Gaddy corks one deep to left field. Bennett catches it.
Nice running catch down there by John Bennett. Excellent catch. You can't put great catches in the score box, but that'll just go down as a regular estimate. Center fielder Craig.
What's the matter with you, Pete? Go, Craig! It's Craig Petey, center fielder. Cantrell winds and pitches to him. Bouncer, deep short, the throw, no way.
Base hit.
Base hit of the infield variety.
That must have been well hit because Petey has not beat out many infield hits. Second man here is Steve.
Let's go, Steve! Steve Horn, 2 outs, running first. First pitch to Horn's a strike.
Horn today has singled and flown out twice. Officially, he's 1 for 3.
Oh! Swung on and missed. I think he's telling me to swing away. I know it. Pugh's going. Kilgore's throw. Not in time. Craig Pugh stole a base. You know that's good. Way to go, Craig. Big Craig. Stolen base.
Buford fans down there quiet.
They know they're fixing to lose. I don't hear that big man down there running his mouth.
Tell you what, there's one girl down there is definitely not lost at all.
1-2 count on Horn. Swung on and missed. He struck him out.
Foul tip looked like.
It was. Thought he struck him out. I didn't hear it, but. Go, Steve! Umpire Satch Davison letting us know it was a foul tip.
I mean, he was running the matrix board, got a little bit behind in the count. He's back with it.
Next pitch is inside on Horn. Evens at a 2-2. In the dirt. Next pitch to Horn is hit the second. Shaw had a little trouble with it, but he came out with it and throws Horn out at first. After 6 innings, the score, Mount DeSale 7, Buford 3. If Mount DeSale can hold them for 3 more outs, they're the new state Class B champions. How sweet it'll be. Sweet it'll be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here to bring you the final 3 outs, hopefully, Ernie Jones.
All right, now let's come down to cases. Pitch to Shaw is swung on this. Strike 1. I tell you what, I can't help getting excited. I'll probably throw the speaker out. Skip Stefano tells me he smells victory. Well, I hope so. The 0-1. Swung on this. Strike 2. Billy Hurdle's rearing down, and Michael Shaw trying to hit one out of the park. 7-3 our score. Top of the 7th. Cavaliers need 3 outs. And they're your 1978 Georgia champs. All right, hurdle. Looks in, time call momentarily, but Billy Williams back ready. The pitch is swung off foul, stays alive, at no balls and 2 strikes. After Shaw will be Tommy Rowley, and then followed by Joe Thompson. The wind, and a pitch from Hurdle. It's up high. Uh-oh, he lined the way for that one. A little oohs and ahs down there from the crowd. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, Dawson. Okay. 1-2. Bounced up toward the third baseman. Mahoney's going to have to hurry. Throws. He got him. Yeah. 5-3 for 1 out. Third baseman Tommy Rowley.
Skip stuff no getting excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's fix up. Here's Tommy Rowley.
Pick up over them.
Got a pitch. Swung on, hit. Whoa, like a foul. It's like to put the umpire's legs off. Woo! Oops will run it down there in the left field. Turtle out in front again. No balls and 2 strikes. Got the ball back in, so we're going to be ready to go. My heart's beating. Everything's beating.
And we're getting it. And we're winning.
And we're winning. Looks in. Winds. And the 0-1. Swung on, bounced to third. Gonna be deep. Mahoney's going to have to hurry. Throws. Got it! Number 2.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go, baby!
1 out away. 1 out away. And it's all up to Joe Thompson, the designated hitter. Designated Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson coming up. And I'll tell you, it's pulled down to this out. The pitch. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
With 2 outs, I don't think Buford can come up with 4 runs.
They're going all over the place down there. Baseball is a thing at Mountain Sales this year. The 1-0. Swung on drive. It's going to be pretty well hit. Oops or Pugh. It's going to be between them. It's going to bounce all the way to the wall. All right, Thompson's rounding second. He's standing in there with a stand-up double, so he keeps it alive. And if you remember, the very last game of the regular season, it was Northside to come up with 2 big runs to win that ball game, Pete.
I remember Barry so well. But can Buford come up with 4?
Let's hope not. Here's Maddox. All right. The pitch. Swung on this, strike 1. Woo! Yes, they're standing on the dugout down there. Jimmy Maddox batting. The pitch. Swung on high, fly ball. It's going to be trouble. It's a cube. It's going to be between them, and another run is going to score. All the way to the wall, and Maddox is in there with another stand-up double. Got time for 3 to throw. Safe.
Oh, a close play at third. The relay from Oops to Gaddy to Mahoney almost had Maddox. So it's 7-4.
And like I say, Pete, the game ain't over till the last out, and Coach Chester Pierce is out. And Cavalier fans are jumping up and down. But they want that 1 out. They want that 1 out. If I look down there, I see, is it David Hardy? Looks like Stuart McLeod. They look a lot alike.
Billy Hurdle thinking it over, walking up.
Here's trouble. Tim Jones. Center fielder Tim Jones. Jones batting. Today he's reached on an error, struck out, and tripled. He triples now, so much interesting. 7-4, the pitch. Swung a high fly ball, center, Pugh. Pugh under it. He's got it! The Cavaliers have just won the 1978 championship. Woo! The game is over.
Yes, sir. The Cavaliers are your 1978 Class B Georgia champions. Your final score, Cavaliers. Your final score, Cavaliers 7, Wolves 4. Spicer! Woo! Yes!
People are going wild up here. They're throwing confetti all in the booth. Pete, is that you?
I think it's me.
Your final score, Mountain Sales 7, the Wolves 4.
7-4.
7-4.
Win a chance, baby.
Oh, yeah, feels good.
Absorb it. Yes.
Yes! Way to go, Coach Pearson, Coach McDaniel. Yeah! Yeah! Throw some more. All on my hair, yes!
You want it all in your son?
I want it, buddy, yes!
Sweet, sweet.
So our final score from Luther Williams in an exciting moment. Mountain Sales winning at 7-4. We'll be back with the totals and the highlights after this. The confetti fly. Woo! Well, Skip, it's all over 7-4. Cavaliers coming from behind. It was 2-0 for a while. The Cavaliers made it 2-1. Then it was 3-1, and the Cavaliers tied it. Went ahead and stayed ahead 7-4.
Yes, Ernie, I knew the Cavaliers come back. They just, Buford jumped out ahead quick with a 2-0 lead. But like you said, and I said too, we knew that pitcher, we knew he'd crack sooner or later, and they'd start hitting the ball on him, because our Cavaliers have hit the ball real good all year long, consistently. And they hit the ball well the first game. And as you know, I think they had 13 or 14 hits in the first game. And they came back here. They really wanted this state championship. I knew they'd come back. You knew they'd come back. And I believe Coach Pierce and Coach McDaniel knew they'd come back and win this ball game, because they shouldn't want to wait and have to win it tomorrow, which I never did believe it'd go. I knew they'd take it in 2 games. I just felt it. I just knew they had the spirit. I knew they wanted it bad enough. I just knew they was going to win it in the 2 games.
That's right. I looked down there and I saw Tim Joyner holding up that big trophy down there. It's about as big as the whole team put together. It's a huge one.
I tell you, it's a nice trophy. I know those boys are really happy to have it. They deserve it. They've worked out real hard all year. Coach Pierce, Coach McDaniel's worked well and put in a lot of hours practicing. And they've really played well and had a great season. As only lost one game, you know. But that loss didn't hurt them, didn't hurt their spirit either, I don't think. If you ask me, it just made them play harder and show them how much more champions they really are.
Well, that's it for another year, fans, and we want to thank you all of you for tuning in on Cavalier Baseball, and we'll be with us next year at a certain time. We'll let you know over the summer, and wish all the Cavalier football fans, and we might be doing a couple of their games. So, as we end out the 1978 season,
I would like to give a special congratulations to Coach McDaniel and Coach Chester and to the whole team, because they really deserve to be Class B state champions.
That's right. And for Skip Stefano and Tommy Hughes and Pete Van Sanders, this is Ernie Jones for another year saying so long, everybody.
So long, everybody.